Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DK64Randomizer.com. I got something a little funny for you. We've got Klungo's Brew. Something a little bit off the beaten path. It's not Season 5. It's something completely wild and crazy. And, it's gonna be an interesting time, that's for sure. I'm seeing some numbers that I like to see. It's gonna be good. I am LaRock. I'm in the mic for you this evening, and I'm joined by one Mumbo Token. How you doing, Chief?
Hi, guys. I'm doing fantastic. How are you? I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. Mumbo is the man behind the settings, and oh boy, you got some explaining to do. I'm gonna ship him off for the. We got. If you were watching some of the candidates, you've seen some get vial manipulation. You're gonna look at this tracker and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, we're so back. We've got spoiler hints back in the game.
Oh yeah. So this preset is definitely got a lot of that get vial manipulation DNA in it. For the most part, it was actually based in the Rainbow Barrier preset before Season 5. But the idea behind this preset really is to kind of push the logic of the seed to its absolute limits. We got open lobbies, meaning your keys can be pretty much anywhere. We've got so many barriers turned on. Most of your moves are shuffled. But to counteract that, you also have those pretty meaty spoiler hints in the form of Way of the Horde hints and item count spoiler hints. So if you look at the numbers next to each level, the green number there indicates how many Way of the Horde items are located in that level, and the white number indicates how many items total are in that level. Items being like the logical items, your keys, your kongs, your shopkeepers, and that stuff. And kind of one of the main skills being tested by this preset is, in addition to your normal hints that you'd see in a seasonal preset, how do you manage that waft count? How do you know when to stop looking at a level because you already know where all your items are?
It's tough business. It's a lot to juggle in conjunction with, okay, so then what levels are remaining? What checks do I have to find in those levels? You ran into this a lot with get vial manipulation, and it's very much the same thread of trying to solve the whole seed all at once, kind of, which makes it a really interesting challenge.
Yes.
There's been there's a lot of meat on the bone, per se, to dig into and figure out.
There's definitely a lot of kind of the macro view on the seed. Thinking about how many items you know you need versus what the spoiler hints are telling you, how many items are left to find, and kind of seeing if there's room for maybe that extra hunky chunky that you haven't found yet. Will that show up somewhere? Some of the other more important things that you're going to be seeing, some of the more important changes you'd see from like a standard preset, like a Season 5. Dirt patches are not in the pool, but they're kind of going to be your source of early GBs. So that's why we start with Shockwave. Just go around aisles, get your GBs. The splats are not going to have items. They're going to be blueprints always. And the reason that's important is because that is the way that you get your hints. Your hints are on progressive blueprints. You're always going to find your blueprints on Kasplats. So part of your early game strategy is trying to accumulate as many blueprints from Kasplats as possible. Your blueprints are doing double duty as well, because snide rewards are set up to 24, which is pretty high. So we're going to be seeing a lot of early seed, mid seed, late seed turn-ins, and we might see some really late game items showing up on that 21, 22, 23 blueprints mark.
Because all those snide rewards, they go in the aisles box. They go in that top right box. We need 6 of the 8 items there. That's a pretty big number, so we're gonna have to do some digging on that one. Our 2 racers today, Connor75, K-Man, regulars of the restream, absolute beasts. They've made it to the finals of this blitz that has been over the course of a week, narrowing down the field through qualifiers and matches, and eventually we made it our way to our top 2.
It's been so fun.
Good times. And they are ready to go, and we are just about ready to go, so we're gonna let them know that we are good and get this show on the road. I'm sure we've forgotten more things than we can remember about these settings, but we'll just kind of see how they go.
Oh yeah. Well, as they come up, we'll kind of talk about what's going on. So while they're preparing to get started too, I think now's a good time to mention kind of some of the pre-gaming that you can do, because in these settings you are presented with so much information right at the start that you can kind of mark things on your tracker as Way of the Horde before even knowing where they are. So, for example, Of course, all of your items that are required for Helm and K. Rool are going to be Way of the Horde. And we've got a Diddy, Tiny Helm. We know that that's going to be Guitar, Rocket, and Sax. Lanky, Tiny, and DK and K. Rool, so you can kind of mark those items as Way of the Horde already. And based on your WAF counts, you see level 4, for example, has some Way of the Horde items. That's how you know diving's going to be Way of the Horde. So there's a lot of planning you can do before the season starts.
Very much a common theme across these WAF count style hints is trying to figure out what. It's not only is it important to know where the Way of the Hordes are, it's important to know what the Way of Hordes are for. So it's a lot of, okay, well, I need this for K. Rool, so that's a known Way of the Horde, nice and solved. Don't need to think about it anymore. We also know our level order, so we're walking into level 1 caves, looks like, but the question is can we actually get in? They actually do
got
have...
2 GBs.
They actually do have
because
B-locker
there's one in
counts.
front of the Jade's entrance.
Okay, nice. I forgot that they also have B-locker counts available. We don't have them on stream, but they know that this costs 3, so they're just like, yep, we can go in, let's go.
Hey, Caves is a fantastic level to enter here first for a lot of reasons. The first of which is that you know that 7 of the items out of 7 that are found in Caves are Way of the Horde. So no matter what vial or shopkeeper or whatever you find here, you know it's going to be useful.
Just a matter of what it's useful for.
Exactly. We also know that Caves actually has some of the most accessible Kasplats. Like, with so many barriers turned on, Kasplats are so hard to come by, and Caves just has them open.
Big hints rolling in. Galleon Lanky Half Metal Shed, so we know Punch is going to be Way of the Horde, combined with some way to kill the things. Caves and Mines has an item. Various Aztec Tunnels has an item. That's a big Aztec Tunnels hint. 3, 4, 8 tiny donkeys. That could be our climbing. That could be a mini monkey. That could be something real good.
I gotta say, LaRock, buckle in, because that is not a big hint. So the more seasoned viewers of Klungo's Brew might recognize a certain all keys phrase that likes to pop up a lot.
No, not the all keys.
That being a 5 endpoint hint is, that's pretty meaty. That's a good hint.
It's a meaty hint. It's meaty.
9 endpoint hints kind of do show up a lot. So.
Alright, well, Funky's got a potion here, so that tells us Funky's Way of the Horde. Because he sells us a Way of the Horde potion in Caves. And he's in Japes. So we know he's in Japes. He is one of the 2 things in Japes that we know we need.
That's amazing.
That's great info.
One of the really interesting things that you can read based on your shops is if you see that, like, a Kong buys a potion, it can't be a white vial. All white vials, when they're sold to shops, show up as purchasable by any Kong. And the white vials tend to be the ones that, like, those are the ones that could be fake. Those could be your ammo belts or your third melons or things like that, so.
Gotta be a little bit careful. Really big info on Japes, actually, because we now know that one of the Japes items is in the Caves and Mines, and we know one of them is Funky. That's a huge amount of info. Combined.
That might just be our 2 items.
If you find the potion in
the same item.
Yeah, if you find the potion in the Caves and Mines, okay, so here's our monsters, alright. If you find the potion in the Caves and Mines, and you're like, okay, well, Funky's the last thing, and we're good to go. 4 shops on the path to, 5 keys, that's light work. Chunky can be found by Donkey in Caves. That makes you want to stick around. That Strong Kong's looking pretty nice. Cabins area? Oh, there's Cabins area, all keys. Hello.
Yeah, I mean, it's not path to free Kongs, at least, so. Not the biggest path hint you can get.
That's something. Alright, Balloon out of Snide, though. That could be an answer. Hard to say. I mean, given that we have Sprint and Balloon now, I mean, you gotta be looking at the beetle race, right?
Absolutely.
There's just no way it's not.
I mean, you got beetle race. You're also kind of looking at, with that Caves Cabins hint, you're also maybe looking at a Lanky cabin if we find Trombone pretty soon here.
You're gonna need to be pulling Trombone, though. Yeah.
That is true.
Maybe think about the boss? Oh, there's actually the next blueprint as well as a potion. We only have the 1 to turn in right now.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that?
Of the preset?
I did not see what was on that boss.
I did not either.
There's a brief flash. It could have been anything.
One of the features of preset is, like Season 5, we have vanilla boss order. So we know that's going to be Army 1. Or Army 2, rather, which requires DK and barrels. So even if there was an item there yet, we can't even do it yet. It's just a fairy.
Connor taking his balloon straight back to the...
That is a fantastic check for sure.
It's got
How are you getting up there?
This has got to be something, right? He's got balloon. Just go in the normal way. What do you mean?
Oh, that's true. I mean, the Connor's fast.
This is why we got the... This is what the balloon is for.
Connor says I got about 3 inches of door frame here. I'll make use of it.
Yeah.
K-Man says that orange belongs over there.
Golden banana. What?
Ooh.
We've been lied to.
I'm a trombone believer. A believer, if you will.
I don't know if I.
Oh, I love this play with the balloon.
All right, I think if
this play with the balloon is so good because it's access to this Kasplat, which is normally not in Logic, but this is 4 Kasplats and caves is like really good.
DK Kasplat too, so it's gonna get you the blueprint you can use. You can go turn to an item.
One of the fun features of this preset is, while the Kasplats are in vanilla locations, they don't belong to the vanilla Kongs. They are shuffled amongst themselves. Pineapple coming out of the
first action here.
Holy cow.
I assume your Chunky is here as well too. I forgot about that hint. We got that hint earlier. How many Donkey and Caves? Yeah, I don't know how we're getting Chunky, but knowing he's Donkey and Caves means we're like pretty close to him. Is the igloo open?
Yeah, I mean, we're looking for a Bongos or a Blast or maybe even a Coconut to snag the medal.
The igloo is not open. Okay, that makes it a lot harder to get to the strong Kungies. Oh, well.
Oh, there's Trombone.
Well.
I'm a Trump believer.
You know, sometimes easy. Yeah, right.
And that also tells us that all of our lanky face path hints are going to be pointing to barrels.
Very nice.
Now, barrels,
very nice.
Barrels ends up being a huge move in this preset with holdables shuffled in the pool. So all the rocks and kegs and forests and stuff like that are going to contain items themselves.
So that means we've got a Caves Cabins item that's pointing to the forest shops, which, and that could be our barrels right there in forest.
Mm-hmm.
About as early as it gets, I think. I don't know. Frankie's in Galleon somewhere. Note that down. Likely we need him, so that's probably one of the way the horde's taken up.
Right. There is room in Galleon for Cranky to not be Way of the Horde, though. You can take a peek at each of the levels, see if there are any levels where your Way of the Horde count matches the item count. And that's how you know every single item there is Way of the Horde.
And we've put some things in caves already, but we haven't marked them as Way of the Horde. We don't know why they're Way of the Horde. That's kind of another critical aspect of it, is, yeah, you have the item, you know it's Way of the Horde, but until it is, you know, quote-unquote, solved, like, until you have a use for it, it's very important to keep that in the back of your mind. Like, I need to find a use for Pineapple. Pineapple has to fit into my solve somehow still.
Pineapple does end up being one of those items that is very easy to fit, with Llama Temple entirely locked by Pineapple, Galleon Shipyard entirely locked by Pineapple. Pineapple ends up doing a lot for you.
All right, well, sounds like it's already solved then. All right, good job. We're all done.
Maybe. It's still something worth to keep in mind, but...
Okay, well, here we go. Here's our cabins item. What do we got here? Diving? Yeah, I think diving's pretty good, team. I think diving is pretty awesome.
Wow, yeah.
We know we need diving to get into level 4, because level 4 has Way of the Horde items, so diving is... we already have a known reason for Way of the Horde.
Absolutely.
Level 4 being Forest. I mean, Forest, can we get in? No, it's 22 to get into Forest, so we're not thinking about that yet, but...
Forest and Japes are 2 levels that are going to take some GB grinding to get to, but every other level is more or less accessible.
I find that makes it really difficult when you have so many options. You kind of have to just...
It really is.
You just go a direction and hope it's the right one, but...
Yeah.
Ultimately, everybody's doing the same thing, right? So, you gotta pick your battle. What's your favorite choice?
This is a fantastic spawn on the side of Connor here, spawning in the back half of Aztec. The Aztec door is closed in these settings, but if you spawn back here, you don't need to worry about that. He's got access to most of the level already.
Potion on Aztec Donkey, and that's going to be Way of the Horde as well.
Absolutely.
Oh. Something to unpack once we can get into Japes. Or very expensive Japes.
Now, you might be wondering why the heck is Cayman at 62 Lanky Bananas in Caves? We got the medal at, 35, right? Well, one of the things that these runners need to keep in mind for the end game is there's a 6 medal Helm door. to get your key 8. And to collect medals, you need to collect 70 colored bananas with any Kong in a level. So we need to do that 6 times, and that's just something to keep in mind, by the end of your seed to finish.
It's not a trivial number to get to. You have to actually think about, okay, what medals are reasonable to get to? What items do I have access to get good medals with?
And with so many barriers and not having your guns or access to a lot of moves, it can be tough to pick the right ones.
It's a great start in Caves of Lanky, though, that's for sure. If Grape turns up, it's really easy.
For sure.
Yeah,
you make it into... No, it's not enough if you make it into the igloo.
No, because you need
8 more?
You just need Grape, right?
Yeah, Grape's enough.
Seems like it. Bit of a...
We're already early divergence. Connor hasn't found anything in Aztec yet. I mean, we peeked that potion on Funky, which is one of our items. There's only 2 more to find. K-Man opting for the level that has more stuff in it. 7 items to find in Castle, 5 of which are washed.
Somebody might need to get an instant replay on it. I thought I saw a vial in the Hunky bonus barrel in the Aztec tunnels. I could be wrong.
Oh.
I could be wrong on that one. I'm going to need somebody to get an instant replay on that one to confirm that, but it was a blink and miss it moment. Okay, alright, cool. The gang has...
Perfect, thanks guys.
Corroborated. Sometimes my eyes fail me, and that's hype. That just makes for more exciting content. And, coming to terms with, being old and all of that entails, that's great.
Connor says, we're done with Aztec. We kind of did our shallow clear, didn't find anything useful. But now we're going to Galleon, which is still another level that we haven't seen before. Castle Cranky Lanky has a potion, but we're not getting it? Do we not have enough coins, maybe, on the side of K-Man?
He has no rainbow coins, so probably not. Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
He might try it. He probably picked up some coins. Hint batch 3.
Here's a 5-door ship, all keys. I feel like the all keys hints are something you gotta really be thinking about. Like, this is like a starting point of a chain. Like, perhaps that is what, well, okay, no, that doesn't make, never mind, because we have diving past all keys, and so diving to the 5-door ship makes perfect sense, so just any 5-door ship would do.
What's that last hint, 5-door ship?
Yes, it was 5-door ship, all keys. Among other things. Bongos for K-Man coming out of, I think that was the candy upper tunnel splat. Not bad.
Well, the splats all have blueprints. So we found bongos for... that was
what he bought. That was what he bought. Okay.
Yeah.
We're good.
I don't necessarily know anything about that bongo.
Do we have any Kongs? We actually don't. That's crazy. We know...
That is wild.
We know Chunky is Donkey in caves. That's all we know.
Yeah, and this...
That's
so
it's
weird. Not going to be barrels locked.
Not barrels, not diving?
That is crazy. I mean, we might end up seeing our Kongs like in easy spots.
It could be.
I think if you're K-Man here, after this clear, you go back to cave, see if you can snag a Chunky.
Alright, punch out of the lighthouse is great because that gets us into the shed. So we have a known reason for this punch to be Way of the Horde. We do have to execute eventually, but we can... With the uncertainty going on in Galleon, right? There's some things that might not be Way of the Horde in Galleon. It's good to know that that is not one of them.
Yeah, 5-door ship, all keys, lanky, tiny DK. I mean, that entirely absorbs the diving path.
Yeah. Yeah, so not too much info out of that, but given that we need to convert it into something in, or most likely convert it into something in, with forced shops.
Yeah.
Combo move? Is that shop isn't open, is it? Do we need, like, Feather to get in there?
So, Funky's shop in Forest requires peanuts to get through the green tunnel.
Ooh. Okay,
you might be looking at Peanuts action there.
Feels like a pretty good Peanuts angle. And then maybe our Kongs are nice and easy to get, perhaps.
I'm thinking we got easy Kongs. If none of our hints are showing up at the free Kongs, we probably got easy Kongs.
Okay, Cranky's got 2 potions in Castle, so that our shopping list is cut in half. Oh, and came in, takes
Bye.
Everybody gets one.
This spawn is so bad without climbing too, because it's just so far away from the warps.
That does confirm Cranky, actually. Given that he's got 2 of the potions in Castle, at least one of them has to be Way of the Horde, so... You can lock in Cranky for some reason. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's 5 and 6. You're right. That is crazy. That's some of the interesting deductions that like you're gonna see in a preset like this that you're not really gonna see in any other preset. So I really appreciate like how unique the logic gets sometimes.
That diving was also a great call because that diving being in a balloon trombone sprint locked position logically means that knocks out one of our starting moves. So we now know sprint is way the horde. So now it's between Shockwave, Oranges, and Strong Kong for one of them.
Well, it's never going to be Shockwave.
Yeah, Shockwave is not quite impressive in these settings when it only has junk on dirt.
Yeah, I mean you get GBs on dirt, which is like nice just for velocity, but
I don't hate to have Shockwave in my pocket at any moment, but it's nice to know that it's not one of the things it is, right? So between Oranges and Strong Kong, I put my money on Strong Kong here, but it's not exactly.
I mean, we got Connor
pretty low
honestly making progress towards Castle DK Metal unhinted. That's unlike him.
You might be thinking 70 at some point, right?
Maybe. So that's one of the interesting things about the 70 CB medals. Castle DK Metal is like the only one that can be gotten moveless. It relies on Castle being levels 1 through 5, which we actually don't have right now, so it's not a moveless medal in these settings, but every other medal is just locked by so many items.
Alright, maybe K-Man's cooking with this one. What if it's not diving? What if it's in the rotating cabin? He's going back to caves.
I think we're looking for Chunky. We got bongos, and we know Chunky's by DK
That's
caves.
That's so much better call. That's so much better call.
Great boss peek out of the way of Connor. With the bosses requiring no CBs, these are fast peeks.
Yeah. It's truly incredible. Whoa, it's not Chunky! It could be the metal.
Ooh. It could be the metal.
We have enough?
Which, yeah, because you get the 5 from inside the igloo, or from the cabin.
Inside the cabin, yeah.
The 5-door cabin.
Just enough. Well, we lost one chance at Chunky, but hopefully it works out.
I mean, there's only 5 places Chunky can be. We've already knocked out 2 of them.
I think it's staggeringly unlikely at this point to be inside the igloo, given how locked that is.
Yeah.
We have no leads on Diddy or Rocket Barrel.
Yeah, and, 5-door cabin requires both coconut and homing, and with, no hints to free Kongs, you can't imagine those are going to show up anytime soon.
And Blast would be weird, because we have Donkey K roll paths without free Kong paths, so that would have to be climbing. Right. It gets real weird real quick, so I think it's pretty good odds it's on this medal here.
I think so, too.
The odds are good enough. I mean, that's probably what pulled K-Man back, and sure enough, the Chunkster rolls in.
I believe it is Chunk. That is very nice.
And now
what do we do with Chunky with Pineapple immediately? Did we check Pineapple Cage? I must have, because he did like the work 3 stuff.
But K-Man's gonna get paid out huge for Galleon here, because he's gonna go find that punch and he's gonna be like, oh, I can just go do the shed.
Absolutely.
Which is awesome.
Plus, like, Galleon is kind of the place you want to take Pineapple, because it opens up Shipyard for you.
Oh, that's huge now, huh?
That's a big deal.
Pineapple just doing everything. That's great.
It is a very nice gun.
Can we confirm away the horde yet? If it opens the shipyard, then we needed to get there for the 5-door ship, so yes.
Correct. Yeah, so it is confirmed away the horde.
Okay. Not terribly difficult to do that. Is that Bongo's way the horde? That's actually a tricky question. I'm pretty sure it is, but...
Yeah, you don't know that yet.
I'm not certain, yeah.
Like, if Coconut shows up independent of Bongos...
Alright, so Connor's got a huge pile of things here. Cave CBs, that's Pineapple. Diddy's held by a battle arena and forest. That's really easy to get to with climbing. Correction. And cabins to key 2. Okay, so that's our first key 2 hint. Or direct key 2 hint. And then sprint follows all that along. Okay, this is really weird. So Pineapple is free Kongs, but diving is not.
That is really weird.
And sprint is Donkey Phase, but not Kongs, which means it only points to Blast. Because climbing has to get you Diddy in Forest, right? I don't think there's any other way up there.
Yeah, I mean, the 2 other ways up there both require Diddy. So.
Oh my, or every gun, yeah. Yeah, we're not doing that.
That and Rocket, yeah, both require Diddy, so
yeah.
We know that's not going to be what we're looking for. So... Huh.
So it's actually funny. This is not a Kong assumption issue because it is specifically Diddy. Because it's Diddy up there, he can't lock himself.
Yeah,
so it actually works out. This is actually something funny with the hints is that the Kongs assume, or the Kongs are assumed in path hints, but they are not assuming themselves for that. It's a little weird.
I'm honestly really interested in this pineapple hint because it is the tenor, right? It is, all keys, all 3K rule phases, and free Kongs, which is path to everything. But it is the only thing that's path to free Kongs we've found so far, right?
It is a little freaky, yeah. You think his bongos is path to free Kongs?
Well, bongos, I don't know. It is really hard to say. Because even if, Chunky locks Coconut, where bongos would be Wath in that case, it wouldn't be path.
Bongos would have to lock
really weird.
It would have to lock Blast at least.
Right.
And probably also Coconut or Rocket Barrel or something that gets you in the igloo. That's weird.
But I love just taking Pineapple to Galleon, doing everything in Galleon. You got a candy shop, so you've got maybe 3 checks that you can just do off rip right there. You can do the Chunky Metal here. You've got diving. There's just so much to do here that can hit you your either just a random tiny, which we don't have the hint for, or maybe a climbing to get that Diddy. So JK on that bunch.
Agents reporting in. Calc says Blast or Bongos or Coconut for 35. Yeah, that's not looking too hot then for Bongos Way of the Horde. It's pretty likely, but it's a little weird. Or it's...
They're gonna trip into Factory here for Connor.
Huh. He could go back into the shed, right? Or wait, did he get Chunky? He didn't get Chunky. Oh, what happened there? He hasn't gone back to caves yet. Or wait, no, he was just in the rotating cabin. He didn't go finish the metal. Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah. Odd. He's going into Factory. Factory is definitely a gamble walking in here because its viability really depends on your spawn. And we got kind of a bad spawn here. Probably one of the worst spawns in Factory here. Just I
think it's great.
You don't have access to Upper Factory. It's fantastic with climbing, of course.
Yeah, because once you get the warps, that's the best spot to be in. You can just get wherever you want instantly. Well, except
and when you don't have climbing, you'd rather just be in storage already.
All right, let's pop open the shipyard with that hard-fought Pineapple and Chunky. What do we got?
I think the juice is in here. We got 5 Way to Horde items. I think the juice is just in here.
It's got to be. I think Factory's possible, but because it's always possible. At any given moment, we've pulled threads from all across the world. We pulled the punch from one spot. We pulled the bongos from another. We pulled the Chunky from a third. Everything kind of combines from all over the place, and it's entirely possible there's another thread in Factory that is essential here.
It really tickles your brain to go to level with the highest number, right? Gorilla Gun coming out on the Galleon Linky might be a logical access to Shed, right?
What was the Galleon? That was Way the Horde hinted.
Oh, okay, interesting. We don't have Chunky Phase, so there's only 4 Gon checks in the game. 3 because of Helm Switch Sanity.
Go back to caves. Caves pretty good.
You absolutely go back to caves with this.
It could be for the Shed though. Logically,
I do Shed first.
Logically, Pineapple Gorilla Gun is enough.
Yeah.
Alternatively, Triangle. But if this Pineapple locks the Triangle, then you have to do the other. Well, actually, no. Well, this Pineapple locked the Gorilla Gun, right? So, or did it? Lanky's Metal's weird.
Well, it depends on if Grape is available. Because if Grape is available, you don't actually need to get into Shipyard.
Connor has cached Factory, so he is looking elsewhere now.
You get 2 Kasplats out of that Factory clear, which is okay. As many blueprints as possible, as fast as possible is amazing. And just also having the knowledge that Factory is only half available. Ooh.
Monster Pole. That's probably our 5-door ship hinted item. Cranky out of Lanky's 5-door.
I feel like it's gotta be.
It's gotta be, right? There's just no way it's not. That's so good. Given how many potions we've seen floating around.
Ooh, was that a potion in Chunky's?
Oh, I didn't see.
I didn't see it very well either.
Any knowers?
Chunky 5 to ship portion. Yep.
Did you? Our top agents in chat they're always on their game.
And honestly, that might just mean that Shed is Triangle. If we suspect that Gon locks Triangle, what if it just is Triangle to come back to this 5-door ship?
Could well be. I don't think we have any reason to come back. Well, yeah, actually, we do. I guess seeing a potion is reason to come back a second time, huh?
Oh, bean spotted.
Bean?
Bean spotted. Bean is an item. As far as the item count spoilers are concerned.
Isles Cranky? Oh boy.
Isles Cranky has the bean.
That's not a great spot for it, I'm afraid, because that means it might not be required. Unlucky. We'll try again. Maybe next time.
I think we've seen, that was our first bonus barrel coming out. I think now's a good time to mention that the minigame pool is really interesting because it is entirely comprised of Helm minigames. So K-Man unfortunately getting yeeted out of there because he doesn't have Blast.
There's a fair variety of them, but maybe
you're gonna see a lot of barrels that require items.
It may not be 2% so much. It may be a 50%.
I think every Kong has access to 6 barrels, and then it's like 1 requires items, 1 requires the gun, and then like 4 don't require anything, something like that.
Oof. Tricky business, but
so it's like a 33%.
They're certainly more fun than the average minigame, that's for sure.
I agree. I fully agree. And honestly, I mean, that may or may not be the reason that it is the way it is. So.
I cannot tell a lie.
Who wants to do Batty Barrel Barrage over and over? Not me.
Yes, dude, yes. Okay, Connor is headed into DK's cabin. He's smelled Chunky.
Absolutely.
I don't know why I said it like that, but he's smelled out the location of Chunky Kong.
What do you think he smells like? I think he actually smells really nice. I think he uses like Old Spice.
He's got some like real strong cologne.
Chat unanimously says he smells like pineapple.
I don't associate a smell with pineapple. It's just a taste to me.
I mean, things smell like pineapple for sure.
Maybe I have to smell it to know it. I might just not.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe my brain isn't firing like that right now. That's all right. My brain's in taste mode, not smell mode. I taste with my nose? No!
Chunky coming through on the side of Connor.
Perfect.
Can we? I don't think we finished this medal. But he's probably got it in his mind where he wants to go right now.
Oh, that's a yellow potion here.
Ooh,
in Cave's lobby. I don't think Cayman saw
and
this.
that's a usage for Strong Kong.
I mean, 2/3 of our Way of the Hordes are necessary. Or two-thirds of our yellow potions are Way of the Horde. And the other's coconut, so ours are pretty good. This is important.
Pairing this with a Kasplat, too.
Ooh, money. This is going to be an awesome pickup.
So I know we're going to find out the answer in about, 3 seconds, but I mean, Blast, Grab, or Coconut, all 3 of those items are amazing. Blast and Grab, we already know are Way of the Horde, and then Coconut is just, like, good value.
That's what I call value. That's a coconut shooter right there.
Very nice. But we don't know that it's Waff.
It smells similar to melon, but like a bit sweeter. Okay, now you're describing the taste. You're describing the taste. That's not fair. Well,
guitar.
We found a use for coconut. It's we need guitar.
And that guitar's Waff. So we know that coconut and guitar are both Way of the Horde there, and that's 4 of our 6 Way of the Horde items.
Confirms Punch, confirms Strong Kong, so Oranges is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and easy. Look at that. We're making progress. We're solving the seed. Life is good.
And these settings really do tend to like everything kind of just solves at the same time all of a sudden. So just be on the lookout for that.
He came in almost had a skew moment there where because Sply was giving him the business.
That guy's so rude.
He really is.
I mean, thankfully K-Man has the water up, but if he knocks you off and the water's low, he's just like, ugh, just starts the day over. I don't want to do
just
this.
end me. Just end me. That's why I just play the instrument if I have one. Just get him out of there. Keep it simple.
Alright, where are we going from K-Man? Level 6? That's Castle.
Castle, you mean he's thinking shed, I think.
Yeah, you definitely do shed at this point. You do, like, if you got wasps like that you know you can do right now, you just go and do them.
There's a math man in chat. This isn't good.
Dude, I love math. Shout out to math.
No, not math. No.
What are you? Are you like a history guy?
Math is banned. I'll have you know. Don't do math. It's dangerous. Just play by vibe.
Man, this castle spawn is so killer. It's like if you're gonna go to castle, you gotta be like, knowing you're about to get something.
The vanilla spawn is the worst spawn in Castle by far. It's crazy.
So
Every other spawn is awesome. Like, the vanilla
Yes.
one is just trash.
Oh, we don't even have warps. Do we
Yeah.
have warps or no? He
It's
just
rough.
wanted to get these. Okay, he's gonna get the chunky metal. This is good actually. I like this.
Super easy. Balloons in the dungeon. You're getting 70 instantly.
I mean, how close are we to getting chunky 70 in this level? Because you get the easy 30 plus 3 easy balloons, and then if you really want to, you pop in a museum, get the last balloon. I mean, we got to do it.
How about that? You need 2 slams for that. You have to get into, like, the tree more likely.
Yeah, but no blast, so
Blast is coming, right? We know we need it, so
yeah.
the metal's in your pocket. You just have to come back to castle for it, which is maybe good enough.
I mean, our smallest path to DK is Japes, Caves, and Mines is path to 3, 8, and DK, so I think that blast is actually coming pretty late.
Could be.
We know climbing's got to be path to DK and free comms. So that blast is going to be on the end of this chain that's like shedding off endpoints. Oh, Crypt. Crypt is another option, yeah, but are you really going to Crypt?
That's a hike. You might have to. I don't know. There's so much stuff
It's
in
also
castle.
pretty early in the seed.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to be thinking about your 70 CV medals.
Well, I mean, I think you might go there now anyway, because you know punch is required, you know pineapple's required.
That's true.
It's entirely possible
Yeah.
the crypt just has something.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, how many items we got in Castle?
Let's have a look
Still
at the
looking for a bunch.
let's have a look at the shed first before we decide that. But
I agree.
I think the crypt is definitely a strong contender.
I think we're just getting triangle here, though.
Or
Oh, this
Cranky
is
Shop.
Cranky Shop, of course. We
Yeah,
got
but-
one on here.
is Jetpack dead? Ooh.
Jetpack is on in the settings. So normally you need 6 medals to get past the helm door. To access Jetpack, you need to go find a 7th medal.
Oh God,
It's not that bad. It sounds bad, but it's not that bad.
that's weird. A real stretch goal. Nice
And it's
work,
also
Chief.
like, I've never seen it where Jetpack was like an early item.
Yeah,
It's always mid-game or later. Just because those 70 CV medals are so hard to get.
that should push it back a bit. Yeah. Yeah, Red Slim Castle's a little unfortunate here.
Yeah,
Worth noting,
I mean,
there's no blue slim levels. 6 is it?
Yeah.
5, 6, and 7 are all red, or is it 6 and 7 are both red?
6 and 7 are red, 1 through
Okay.
5 are all green. Cayman says, I don't need Gone plus Pineapple, I got an instrument.
That's
I've
very
had
simple.
this instrument.
I mean, you can shoot
Fun
the
fact,
balloon, man.
you should never be playing trombone. It is the slowest instrument by far.
Whoa.
As long as it is faster. That's a slam.
That's a way of the Horde Slam. All right. Okay.
And that tells us both slams are Wath.
Gotta find a way. That's true, it does. But then,
And I mean, that
To what
kind of
end?
makes sense with a red slam castle.
and a Red Slam
Another red slam
Galleon.
level.
Both of those are-
I mean, Galleon's got a lot of slams.
Yeah, they're both pretty hefty slam levels.
Bold hints on the side of Connor. Press pause, please.
Apple Rescue. Whoa. Ooh, there's the Caves lobby hint. That should help a lot for K-Man recovering that business. Tinies and Snides. Oh my. That might be why we're not seeing any Kong hints, huh?
Yeah. So, like, our only Kong hint is for that crown at the top of Forest, which is going to be pointing at climbing. We know Pineapple gets us climbing, no matter what. Unless
For sure.
there is a really, really tiny possibility that Pineapple's path to free Kongs because it locks enough blueprints to eventually get to Tiny.
There's just no way. We've gotten so many blueprints already.
It's possible.
Oh.
That's all I'm saying.
That's
all I'm saying.
It's all I'm saying. It's possible.
But
We now have
do
a
you know
reason
the rock?
for Hunky Chunky as well, and Peanuts for the worm.
Oh, that's a good call.
We
know
have a
Hunky
reason for
Flop,
barrels.
Hunky Peanuts, yeah.
I mean, the worm smells like a key. I just don't know which one. I'm getting
Right.
key vibes from that guy. Feels like a good end.
Do you know if blueprint turnings assume Kongs? So, like, for path assumptions, is it, like, quote-unquote assumed that you're turning in tiny blueprints to get tiny?
I think
Obviously not for Wath.
you need Tiny to turn into blueprints, so I don't think so.
Because we have that weird situation where paths assume comms, but that's like a really odd case of it, so I don't know how it works.
Yeah, I don't think that would count tiny blueprints.
Okay.
I don't think.
Right.
There's only 8 of them, right? So it'd leave 32. So unless Tiny's like on like 24, I don't think we're gonna really be running into pressure here.
Well, I mean, it also depends on like, yeah.
Like how many climbing locket splats are out there? I just don't think there's that many.
A lot. Like 3 in forest.
Yeah, I mean,
half the ones in factory.
There have to
it's
be
actually a lot.
There have to be like 10 for this to start really being feasible.
Depending on where you spawn in Japes, 4 of them are climbing locked.
What? 4? Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, the ones behind the grape
Yeah,
cages, depending on where you spawn. It's
wait,
you can actually just straight up lock a lot.
Wait, no, wait, hold on.
Any Async 1 fans would
stop the count.
Know. That has definitely happened.
I just didn't want to believe it.
Anyways, K-Man picking up that coconut, which was really kind of like his one disadvantage on Connor. Now kind of retracing Connor's steps going into factory. I'm curious what Connor's doing now. Is he... Oh, he's going to castle.
He's going to shed.
Shed and all that stuff, yeah. What's good is he's got coconut coming in here, so he's going to get this blueprint. I don't know if K-Man remembered this blueprint. This is a very forgettable splat. I don't know why, just something about this guy.
I totally agree. He's sauceless. He didn't get the guitar. He didn't immediately take the coconut to go get guitar. So if LeBron James comes back to haunt him, we'll find out sometime in the next
Probably
hour.
just hasn't seen it yet. Because like that's a check that I'm usually not peeking unless like I just get coconut and I want to go do it. Maybe Cayman's thinking I got other things to do.
Yeah.
Or like when you're going to level 4, you know you're passing that anyways, so you might as well do it then. And level 4 right now is locked by 22 GB, so we have no reason to go there yet.
Okay.
So maybe that's just, he's like, I'll do it later.
There's definitely no rush, right? Given that we know it's guitar, it's not like it's any disadvantage. It could be a very different story if that were like a triangle or a blast or something, but it won't be.
Man, it's so sad when you want to do a check like Dark Room and all you got are the fat boys. So you gotta like actually punch the button and get up here.
Fat boys? Is that what we're calling DK, Lanky, Chunky?
It's the fat boy trio. They can't jump, dude.
Big dogs.
Dude, we've had O-Stand. This could be a WAP O-Stand.
And here come the Lanky defenders. Lanky's not fat. Here we go. How do you answer the allegations?
Dude, he is so pear-shaped. Let's be real.
Have you seen an orangutan? They're huge, man.
Dude, they actually are. They will mess you up, man. Dude, 100 men versus 1 orangutan.
That's a tough call. Or I think the definition of lanky is what I'm seeing on screen. That's lanky.
You could be fat and lanky. He's got lanky arms. And then his legs are like 3 inches long. He doesn't have knees.
Yeah, he's built different.
He's built very different, I'll tell you that much. Dude, he looks like when you use like randomize on your character creation.
Yes, he's a WWE custom character.
All right. K-Man going to aisle side, probably going to pop down to the coconut cage after this. Oh, we're doing some dumps. We haven't seen dumps in a while, but like, we already know that 16 blueprints is way the horde. Dude, maybe some important items just show up here.
It could be Tiny.
We know Tiny's going to show up, yeah.
Tiny could be 16. Like, it's a bit of a hike.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know how many he's turned in so far, but we got to be getting like at least halfway there here.
Man, you'd think with like the number of times I've run these settings that I would know the thresholds for the hints, but I don't know them. I know 29 is like kind of the last one that you'll usually get. Yeah, with no Diddy and no Tiny, like your blueprint turn-ins are just not as strong.
The old, oh wait, hang on, stop, I have to go grab this real fast. When you're on your way to something else.
Yeah.
That coconut cage is the, oh yeah, I forgot this. Oh wow, it's important kind of check.
Yeah.
And it feels like things have kind of evened up here. There's like some minor differences now,
part,
but now it's a tricky spot. They may need to get to 22 to make more progress from here, so Where do you go?
I mean, do we know anything about our 22 levels? We know Funky's going to appear in Japes, and that's going to break open a lot of what we're looking for. We don't really know much about Forest. We know Apple Rescue, which we don't have the stuff for that yet.
Diddy's great.
Oh, is Diddy in Forest?
Diddy's
oh,
in the arena in Forest, right? So.
But we don't have climbing yet, so...
Yeah. So where's our climbing?
We're still looking for a pineapple check.
Pineapple check? Chunky 5-door temple, let's go. Off we go.
What if pineapple got next? Gone, arguably, which got us slam, so maybe we're looking for the other slam.
Okay.
Oh, that'll be climbing.
It'll be in Llama Temple, here we go. Also
Llama Temple's a great check here. I mean, what are you doing here?
I was gonna say the crate, but that doesn't work. Some metal
we can't
action?
even do anything here. I guess metals?
But
is kind of
maybe donkey... Well, no, we got coconut now, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, back at Aztec, maybe.
I mean, Chunky 5-door temple is what I'm thinking of, as far as checks go. You get a blueprint for sure, as well as taking a shot at the bonus barrel. It is only one check, because the dirt is nothing. I suppose the blueprint isn't nothing either when you know you need a whole pile of them. Could check donkeys at the same time too. I feel like the 5-door temple feels pretty good here. Or tiny temple maybe? For, I don't know what.
We had a fun little discussion about our favorite full metals in these settings. And I think it was pretty much unanimous that the best full metal, as in like most available, easiest to get, fastest to get, is Chunkies and Aztec. Because you get pineapple, you go to 5-door temple, you get 20, you go to tiny temple, you get 25, and you go to Vase's room, you get 20. And it's like, boom, bing, bang, boom, you're done. And it's just so good, too, because, like, Vase's room with barrels ends up being like a little hype chest 2.0. Chunky's 5-door temple's got the dirt and the splat that you want to do anyways, so it's just so good. I expect both our runners are going to get that as one of their 6 full medals.
Wait,
I love this check.
Wait, this is a pineapple check. Is it possible? Could it be? Oh, nice try.
Dang,
He might be thinking Aztec Donkey Metal too. This one is pretty easy too with all the balloons floating.
Yeah, and you got coconut. Like, you got coconut, you're already going to quicksand tunnel? You absolutely get this.
Did I just buy another potion on Snide? Am I crazy?
We do. Connor's got enough blueprints to get it. Ooh. Enough of the right blueprints, too. Man, I don't remember what number this is, though.
Diddy turning up would be so good. Okay, that's not Diddy. Charge.
Yeah, that's probably nothing.
Well, we're running out of things in aisles. In fact,
I don't know.
We've got Tiny, and then one more thing.
That's like Snide 9.
And the beat, of course.
Oh yeah, I guess we do know that Tiny is for sure going to be an aisle. So there's only one more Wheel of War item.
One more unknown.
And I like, if Snide 16 is not Tiny, then that's already done. That's crazy. No, we have Case Helm Lobbies, path to 2, 3, 4, 8. What was that? Didn't we already get that?
That was Coconut.
And Coconut led to Guitar, which, yeah, I mean, that checks out.
That tracks for key 8, at least.
So maybe we can be, like, look into the future a little bit. One of these hints is sticking out, and that's that Cave's Cabins is path to 2 and 2 alone. One of the interesting things about keys in this preset is keys can only appear on what would be a vanilla golden banana check. So most of the things in cabins are banana checks anyways. But especially when we near this end game, you can really trust that your keys can only be in such a few number of places.
Well, guess what? The future is now. Connor has made his way into Forest.
Yeah.
Not Chunky 5-door Temple. Okay, we'll have to throw that one in the mud.
I love doing it. I mean, there's 5 barrels you can do here.
Well, the problem is
they're all fast too.
Well, if you hit like the hunky barrel, you're kind of screwed. But
right, exactly. There's 5 out of the 6 you can do, but the 5 you can do are pretty fast, and the 1 is just unlucky.
I suppose that's why they went to the crypt too.
Or what?
Yeah, I like upper cabin for key 2 possibly. That's something that's locked by a ton of things and isn't ruled out by any info yet. Like, we can rule out oranges because
yeah, that's huge.
So lower cabin is dead.
Yeah, with that coconut guitar path, including a key 2 endpoint.
Yeah,
I like cabin a lot.
Makes a lot of sense. But it could easily be for something weird like homing ammo, and then that converts into like Donkey's Cabin or something. Or even just Donkey's Cabin directly because it's straight coconut lock. I mean, shoot, you can go back there whenever you want and test that theory, but it still sounds like there's more to do with coconut. Key 3, Key 4. I mean, Key 3 is absolutely buried. Key 3 and Key 7 look turbo buried somewhere.
I mean, Key 3's not so bad, because it's at the end of this Japes Caves and Mines path.
Right. But, like, it's going to take, like, 4 more moves to get there, it feels like.
I'm thinking Key 3's just not a
4 shops. This is a big pickup, whatever this is.
Oh, and it's a white vial, too. Is this our other slam?
Slam?
I like the idea of slam.
It is barrels. Oh, my.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's an amazing move.
Absolutely.
Barrels
that makes perfect sense that it's, like, massively pathed. Used all over the place, and it's the end of the Linky K-Roll path, so we're kind of good to go then. Yeah, this had to be barrels, actually. Yeah, this kind of had to be. Because Linky K-Roll has, like, fallen off of our hints. This was the last one, so kind of had to be here. Makes a lot of sense.
Path? Does that barrels completely absorb our cranky path? No. Cranky's still path to 2, but not through barrels. Which might be through O-Stand, because that's like... I mean, there's still that Castle Cranky Tiny Potion still lingering, but maybe O-Stand path to 2? We don't know.
Could be.
We finish off the DK medal here for Connor. Yeah, just a crown.
Well, it feels right to get into barrels and then take barrels to go get like climbing somewhere. Oh, is he climbing? We got the Kongs. We just gotta take pineapple somewhere, right? That's just all.
We are still looking. Cause like, what has pineapple actually gone? Pineapple like maybe got gone, right? But do we have solid information on? Pineapple definitely got this. Or Pineapple got Cranky too, didn't it? Where was Cranky again?
Cranky was
ship?
Yeah. Ship, I think. No, yeah, that was Pineapple, huh?
Well, so Pineapple did get Cranky, but Cranky's not your free.
But Cranky's hinted, isn't he? Cranky's a 5-ship item.
Yeah.
But that's not it.
I love the idea of just being in Aztec right now. Chunky's Metal's a great possibility here. Or like going to Vase's room. I mean, we don't have barrels yet, though.
Boom. Creme Isle 2 to 8. That's guitar for sure. Chunky Prod is interesting. Our other slam is in caves.
Castle Rooms path to 3.
3 is our endpoint for Heath. Rooms is the endpoint for 3? I'm getting, like, tower, like Lanky Tower vibes. Some of them just, like, Giga locked.
Right.
Could be. I think Balloon is not hinted.
Where was Balloon? Oh, Balloon was on slide 1, yeah. Balloon and Trombone, neither of which was hinted.
Was Balloon hinted? We had a big early snide. No, we didn't. I made that up.
Yeah, nice. but Balloon and Trombone were both... They were snide 1 and snide 2, so...
Ugh. Or I think it was like 2 and 3 or something.
Maybe.
I think it was 1 and 2. I don't know. It was early. Super early.
Love doing the Vulture with Pineapple, dude.
That's the best.
It feels so bad having to do with Grape. It just... like, that's the logical way to do it, but it sucks so bad.
Alright, is there a way to connect Coconut to Castle Rooms? For Key 3? No.
Not obviously. Got purple.
Ooh,
potion,
mini!
It is Way of the Horde.
Oh,
That's a Way of the Horde mini. We don't know what for, though.
Yeah, but it's buried, right? This is grape locked, isn't it?
Oh, that's a great point. So we know we're on the lookout for grape. It's also diving locked, which does that matter? I mean, our diving path is done.
I already know diving's Way of the Horde. Do we have a reason for mini to be Way of the Horde yet? I don't think we do.
Do we have Tiny K-Roll? Oh, we have Tiny K-Roll.
We have Tiny K-Roll, never mind. Yeah, stupid. Very nice. Okay, well...
There's one of our items in Aztec, that's good.
Well, now we know Tiny K-Roll items are going to point at grape as well.
Oh, yeah.
Which could be our Aztec Tunnel item. That could be our Hunky Chunky item.
Yeah.
And then Hunky Chunky is... Given that the Hunky Chunky is also needed for Worm, then we need to find a 3-4-8 Tiny DK K-Roll item. It could also be Hunky on our... I don't see any path that fits that yet. So it would have to be lampshaded by something else, like maybe Cranky, or... Like, Cranky might be selling us Hunky Chunky at some point, when we get Tiny.
Right. Lampshading, kind of happens a lot in these settings.
Yeah, it's trying to figure out, like, where is the lampshade? Not so much if, it's where.
That's where the Way of the Horde spoiler hints, like, really bail you out. Is you can kind of narrow down, like, oh, this level only has, one more item that I'm looking for, or knowing that this other level has 2 items I'm looking for, but they're both accounted for, I have hints for them, so I know not to look anywhere else. Kind of the mid-game of the seed becomes that, like, where negative information is king.
This barrels for Connor is going to do so much work in Aztec, I think. I think Vases is an awesome room. Yeah. Because Pineapples, we need to find a way for Pineapple to get the climbing, and I feel like this is a really strong way. No, wait, no, Barrels isn't the Kong, though, is it? Unless this Forest Arena is doing some weird things. I'm pretty sure that climbing is guaranteed to be on the path to Diddy, unless something really, really strange happened.
Yeah. Is it actually just like assumed Kongs?
He might be.
And then so weird.
The seed is gaslighting me. I'm standing firm, but my conviction is wavering. No matter what, though, Donkey Carol is definitely going to point at it, so that's helpful. I'm still weirded out why the pineapple is the only Kong's path there, right? We still gotta like find a way for that to make any sense.
Yeah, because
I know this. Have you seen how many lines of code it is, man? You go read it.
I love that attitude.
Ain't nobody got time for all that. No, all right, that's fair.
I love what Connor's doing. I mean, we're making our way towards Vase's room. Like, this room, I just love this room. And honestly, it almost is more satisfying than Hype Chest. Because, like, yeah, Hype Chest, you go and you swim around, you see all your items. But, like, the feeling of just tossing all of those vases right next to each other. And you can pick where your item is, too. Like, if you wanted, you could throw all the vases in the same spot, and all the items would, like, stack on top of each other. That's sick.
And if we're looking for an Aztec Tunnel item, it could easily be one of these vases.
It could.
That would cause problems with the hunky thing we saw, though, because we're out of items. We're actually out of items in Aztec now. We got Mini on.
Are we?
We got Mini. We got the thing on Funky and the thing on.
Ooh.
Funky Barrel.
Right.
Chat.
I mean,
genius.
Like you said, we do need to worry about bait. It is possible, and it has happened.
It has to be in the tunnels, right? Whatever the third item is has to be in the tunnels, because Funky is guaranteed to be one, and then... Yeah, it is really tempting to do this anyway, even if it might be dead. I mean, it's like, you're right here, this is not slow check, but... Fine.
And it's like, even if you know this is dead, you still do this for the CBs and for the, like, at least the fast bananas.
Okay, is there an insane world where Pineapple locks all other guns and Pineapple is our night access? And then when you put climbing in, like, the Thornvine Barn or something?
No, Pineapple already didn't lock Coconut.
I'm trying to think of it. I'm trying to find a way. Wait, are you sure
we're
it
gonna
didn't?
need to get our best scientists and mathematicians on why the heck this thing is Path to Free Kongs, but holy cow! Forest Minecart, raw check out of on the side of K-Man is a potion. And unless it's bait, this is a required potion.
Hello there. This is good.
Yeah. Connor's never checking this without the hint. So, like, if this is, like, an important item, then, like, Connor's not getting it until, like, the end game of the season when you have some levels clear.
Is this like a personal read? You just, like, no, Connor will never check this?
Oh, I mean, Connor said as much. He's not checking this unless there's a hint. I'm so praying for it to be something.
There might have been a second.
I got beef with Connor.
Oh, we got an upper Japes. We got an upper Japes spawn.
All of this stuff is locked by climbing, so we're not gonna find climbing here.
Are you sure? The portal's right there.
Oh, holy cow! You're right. I didn't even pay attention to that. Well done.
We got an upper spawn. This is all fair game because you can get the warp too, and you're good to go.
Is it in logic to like jump up here?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Getting close to that next potion on Snipe for Connor. He's one blueprint away. He's got 2 in the tank.
What number is that? He's got 21, and he's got 12 to turn in. So he's turned in 9. So that's Snide 11, I think. Pearl coming through on the side of Connor. That's nice to just have your Pearl and never have to think about it again.
Good.
God, I am so praying that this is an important item on the side of K-Man.
Oh, it's super important. Oh, it's super important.
That is massive.
That is
gosh.
Super turbo important.
This is a lead. I mean, I don't know who was in the lead before, but I feel like K-Man is in the lead right now, unless, like, exactly the next pack is Hunky.
Yeah, because I don't know what Japes is going to deliver on
big.
this, right? Japes, basically Connor has to hit crazy in the underground or find Funky like immediately
Yeah.
in order to get out of here. Because this is, I think, the only underground hit check he can do. Because he can't do any of any of the mountain or any of Chunky Underground. No barrels. Or wait, he has barrels.
Connor doesn't. No, Connor should have barrels. Yeah. We can do Chunky Underground.
Oh, and it's, well, I guess no vines means it's not logic, but like, who cares? I guess.
Right.
Cross that bridge when we get there.
Man, I'm still stuck on this Freecon's path. I just don't know. I just don't know how it works. I don't understand. 500 seeds, and I still have no idea how this game works.
If this fairy has anything interesting, it could also be throw the camera back into the mix.
Oh. Yeah, so what did you say, like, before the seed started, you counted and there was, like, only 7 items were not Way of the Horde?
Yes, 7.
So...
Big, very small number. A lot of things are very important. And we already know what 2 of them are. We already know the Shockwave and Oranges are dead and gone.
Well, Shockwave does not count there.
Oh, that's true. That wasn't even counted in the pile, right?
Yeah.
Of the items to find, 7 of the items that we find will not be important.
Some seasonal switch sanity coming out. This tunnel is now locked by Coconut, as well as Owl Tree area is locked by Coconut. Did Connor go to Owl Tree area?
I don't think so.
Is he a settings forgetter? I think he might be a settings forgetter.
Well, we're forgetting
there's a splat in Owl area.
We're forgetting if he went there, so you know,
that is true.
Glass houses. He did?
Oh, he did? Okay, just kidding.
You know what?
He's a settings remember.
Now that you mention it, I vaguely recall, so I'm going to try and save face by saying that. Even though
yeah, that was on me. That was on me, guys. I'm sorry.
We're struggling.
I would never drag down someone as esteemed as The Rock.
Okay, buddy. I don't need your help to do that for what it's worth.
So, with no climbing, these 3 Kasplats that you get in the mushroom are not in logic. However, with that jump off the mushroom, you can actually get 2 of them pretty easily. Even with the Fat Boy squad, you can do this jump up to the middle layer.
It's a little finicky.
It's a very good jump to know.
The camera tries to take your head off, but it's fine.
It does. You just gotta make sure that the camera is like an actual object, so you just gotta make sure you fit the camera through the hole like Cameron just did.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like...
Or you just...
It's like Lakitu's uglier cousin.
Yeah. Do we see anything on the other side of the caves and mines? No, just a banana.
Nope, nothing on Chunky Underground.
So we're looking for Diddy Underground. Is that? It has to be Jape's minecart, right?
Yeah?
And that means Charge is lost.
Oh.
Where did we find Charge?
Charge was on Snide, wasn't he?
In Isles?
That was a Snide, yeah, that was a Snide item. Oh my. Well, now we're... Uh-oh.
So that's...
We're on that real estate team.
Isles hidden. All of our Isles items are done. All 6 of them are found.
The bean is gone.
Bean is dead. Sorry, guys.
And there's another potion there's another potion that Connor's about to get here that's garbage, isn't it?
It is. It has to be. Because our 16 blueprints Way of the Horde has to be tiny.
At this point, yeah.
Yeah, dude, 16 blueprints without tiny? That's gross. That's
Unless
gross.
This is going to be like saxophone and our math is going to explode because we're going to be overloaded on Isles somehow and heads will roll. Unless there's something in Chunky Underground we're forgetting. Oh, this looks like garbage. Here we go. Oh! Okay.
Dead camera? That's crazy.
There's Tiny. All right, hello. Tiny on 16. End of the line. The camera's dead?
That is... I mean, that's happened before.
That's a lot of checks.
Weird high five on Isles Crown.
Insane high five. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Holy cow. The perfect sync.
Alright, where do we go on the side of Connor? I mean, we need, what, 3 more blueprints with these 3 columns?
He's got to go back to Forest and get his hunky, because that should answer some questions. I think K-Man has a pretty clear go to Aztec angle and scoop up the bonus barrel there.
Where's Diddy again? Can we get him?
Diddy is the arena in Forest. We got to get up there somehow.
Oh!
We need the climbing.
Jeez. So, I mean, that's your main thread, is, like, find climbing, get Diddy. With no Diddy, can we get 16 blueprints? Because you're missing 16 off rip, so you can only skip 8.
Whoa.
Have we seen the helm pad yet?
That does get tight, huh?
Because there's like one in Castle Lobby that we can get with a precise jump.
Connor trying his luck in caves again. Maybe taking barrels for a swim, a spin. Not a swim. Why? There's no swimming with barrels. Don't be ridiculous.
I mean, this is pretty good. This gets us, if we do Hunkless here, this gets us the Chunky Metal as well.
There's a theory of maybe finding the Slam. I'm not sure what the Slam does for him right now.
Yeah.
It gets him, like, more rooms checks, but, like, what are you gonna find in the rooms? Your key 3? Key 3 or whatever? Who cares? Okay, K-Man recovering the... Or no, wait, he's already been here. I'm stupid.
Yeah, he was here for the boulder.
Not interested in Aztec. Maybe he didn't see the Aztec bonus barrel. That's one that's really easy to miss.
He definitely saw it. I mean, you don't... he does know that Hunk is WAF. Oh, that feels so bad.
He was taking a swim.
I'm so sorry, Connor. That's so much time lost.
I have to take responsibility because I did manifest the taking a swim with the barrel. That's the boulder. That's on me. That's on me.
Random high five underwater is lanky and caves. I mean, he really just cares about the Chunky Metal here, right? Like, you've already peeked the Chigloo, you know nothing's there. This is a place to use
okay, so, judging by K-Man's tracker, he hasn't seen the bean on Isles Cranky, so he doesn't actually know that Isles is dead yet.
Well, he knows Isles is dead because he has 6-way of the Horde at him. I guess he doesn't know that Charge is walking.
Yeah. I mean, does Connor know?
He hasn't been in Japes yet.
This is like a classic armchair now. Whoa! Rocket barrel.
Ooh, on the Cave's Chunky Metal.
That's awesome.
Is there a world where that's our item instead of pineapple?
Well, it's definitely... Well, oh god, I don't think so. It was too early, right?
Yeah, I don't think so either, yeah. I mean, we haven't found any of our keys. If we had some of our keys, that'd be like the surefire way to kind of knock stuff out.
It can't be, because if it were the pineapple hint, it would be having to walk Kong somehow, and that just doesn't make any sense given how Diddy is like probably our last Kong now. Or one of our last. I mean, that's a great pickup. We know it's Way of the Horde now. We don't know why, though.
Yep.
Which is a little inconvenient.
Well, it's for Diddy Helm.
Diddy Helm! I didn't mark that! I'm so smart. Good job, team.
I think you're smart, Larock, for the record.
I have my moments. Both ways.
Alright, take 2 for Mr. Connor being very careful on that jump. That jump is so mean.
Meanwhile, K-Man just has the hunky, which makes life a lot easier.
Oh, that's so good! Like, we can already see value out of this hunky. Ooh, are we doing Chunky 70 here? We get 5 more.
Is there something in the igloo I didn't pay any attention to?
I don't think there is.
I don't think so either.
I mean, if it's a banana, this is still like a fast banana, I think.
Yeah. Probably will sure. Oh, it was something. Oh, jeez.
Ooh. White? Slam?
Oh, it is in fact the slam.
Wow. So we don't exactly know what that slam is used for yet, but I mean, Castle and Gallon are full of slam checks. Even like Gallon Lobby. Where are we going on the side of Cayman? We're going to Aztec? Yeah, we're going to use that hunky. So that's probably why he took hunky to Caves and not to Aztec, is because he saw the Chigloo first. And then he's like, now we'll do Aztec.
Yeah,
let's do all our hunky stuff. But he just did it in a different order.
That's got to be our igloo hint, right? 1, 3, 7, 8 donkey. Got it, right? That fits pretty well. Castle Underground, 1, 3, 7, 8 donkey.
I had that somewhere.
Oh, yeah, Red Slam, Castle Underground. So take that to, like, Donkey Dungeon, take that to...
Right.
You know, anywhere. That sounds awesome to me.
And Connor's got this Red Slam, too, so... He got it without the hunky, so maybe this advantage... It depends on what this Aztec item is right here, what this advantage really is on the side of K-Man. If this ends up being, like, a red move, then... maybe it's not that big a deal.
I mean, it's Way of the Horde. This is gonna be awesome, whatever it is. Like, this could be your grape shooter that gets you your mini monkey, right? Like,
yeah, and it just gets you all the blueprints and japes.
Oh, jeez. Can this be climbing? I'm not sure.
It'd be crazy if it were.
Oh, I don't know, man.
That would almost be like race over if it were. I feel like. I mean, it's early to call race over, but that's just such a massive advantage.
If it is climbing, we gotta throw the whole path to Diddy out of the window and start over because this is barrels locked.
Is it just Pineapple locks enough blueprints for Tiny? Is that really what's going on here?
That's so messed up if that's the case.
We'll never know.
Okay, well, it's the grape shooter.
Okay, I mean, that's just a good utility move.
It is conveniently pre-solved because of where Mini Monkey was.
Yeah.
And then you're done in Aztec because your last thing is on Funky, which you're kind of waiting for Japes for, and here we go, came into Japes. Let's see if you can pull it. Who knows where it is, but...
But just... I mean, we get these 2 checks in the lobby. I mean, we already know Isles is dead, but...
Alright, Donkey Dungeon, though. Donkey Dungeon could be gas. This could be good. Something underground slam blocks, so like anywhere in the dungeon feels really good to me. And naturally, we can only do 2 of them. Oh! Okay!
Oh!
Time to throw it all out the window, I guess.
Holy cow.
Turns out I was wrong. W wrong. But climbing going the other way for Connor is going to be huge. He can go get Diddy right now.
Absolutely.
And then dump 5 blueprints and get Tiny. So he's Gucci. Pineapple locked barrels. Barrels was not locked by anything. It was just, or no, it was cranky locked. So yeah, it was locked by pineapple.
Yeah.
Oh jeez. Which locked the slam for the climbing for. Oh jeez. Donkey K roll.
Straight for us. We're gonna get our Diddy. And then getting Diddy gives us our Tiny too. Yeah, okay, K-Man, good one.
Yeah, he really wants to celebrate that pearl for some reason. I don't know why. Beats me.
Because round 3, bro. Because round 3 was a pearl casino that, like, only one person casinoed for that pearl, and I mean, you can probably guess who it was. Jesus. It was 2 pearls and front bills, like both on a keg, and just there was no reason to go there. Anyways, no complaining. That's not what this is for. We're here to celebrate these 2 fantastic runners.
No matter what you do, you can't escape it. You can't escape bad seeds. They're ever present. They're immortal. They are enduring, timeless.
Alright, this on the side of Cayman, this Japes trip is going to confirm to him that charge is the way the Horde item. Oh man, but I really feel like there's a lead switch with that climbing.
It's big. The problem is that the hunky is super important elsewhere. Like we need it for the worm too.
It is.
So like, there's no getting around it. You need that hunky. That's not
so
skippable. Even if you can get away with the grape, which you maybe could, but it's unclear. I don't think there's any direction as to what that tunnel item is, because now we know it's grape. Well, I guess given that it's a tiny K roll, that is pretty good direction.
Yeah, grape led to mini. We're still looking for like a rogue feather out there too, eventually. Which I think are all of our tiny hints pointing to that mini so far. Because Cranky got us barrels, yeah. So we don't have any hints for feather yet. All of our tiny face hints are pointing towards mini.
Interesting. Could just be sold by Cranky. That's the easiest solution. Just go back to Castle and scoop it up. Tiny could buy it there. Yeah,
we have oranges. We don't need the feather, but in a preset like this where the waft count really matters, it is helpful to know where that feather is.
Grape could also get you into the back of Japes, which could get you funky. Like, that also is not nothing.
Oh, that is very much so a something.
That's very live.
We have Caves. Funky has a potion, which we know is important. Is that... That's 6 of our Caves items spotted. We're still looking for one more.
It would be the key in the cabins, right? So, like, upper cabin?
Oh, yeah. It's something in the cabins and probably the key. So Caves is just done. You know you don't have to search Caves anymore.
That's nice.
Except for those few hunted items.
And I think they both know it, too, which is nice. Oh, Diddy. Hello. Top of the mushroom. Mushroom inside's key 4. That's kind of nice. Oh, God. 9th to 13th. 3-8 Donkey Face. Is that charge?
Yes.
Okay, Aztec Shops to Donkey Face is huge. That's definitely Blast, which means Funky sells you Blast. So that's like big info. Anything Donkey Face is pointing to Funky. So charge makes sense. Put Funky on the minecart then?
Yeah.
So then what's our other item in Japes? And does Funky sell more stuff?
If there's like an item that's just in a level and you don't know what it is, it's probably just like a late game key. That's kind of been my experience.
That actually makes a lot of sense too, yeah. Which means Japes is done? If we're just waiting on a key and go late, then pretty uninspiring. Games Funky was a solo, so it's not a shared move. I forgot who buys it, but by the time we pick it up, it won't matter.
But I love having this grape out of the set it came in, because these 4 Kasplats, it's just such a good stimulant.
Okay, if it's grape to a key, could it be like key... No? Oh, it can't be any of the keys. Because key 4, we're looking for forest inside, forest interior.
Right. What do we know about O-Stand? We're
3-8.
O-Stand like some random thing.
O-Stand? Oh. O-Stand was
it was like Castle Cranky, right? Yeah.
Castle Cranky? Oh, jeez. So I don't think it's a key in Japes, though. I don't think we can fit a key here.
Mm-hmm.
At least not grape locked. It could be somewhere else, but I don't think we can
Right.
fit a grape locked key in here anymore. Like this, though. Look at this. Action.
This is an item. Whoa!
Show me the money here. This is big. This is not our Japes Underground item. This is a Stormy Tunnel item. So
And this
unless
is grape lock.
and if this isn't bait, it's way the horde. So we're gonna lock in. Put your thinking caps on, team. What's going on here?
Peanuts.
Oh, peanuts would be crazy. Okay,
Fine. Alright, that's needed for the end game.
pretty good. That's key 8. So that explains grape to 8. Grape 8, if you will.
It also means that O-Stand is Way of the Horde, which is one of our castle items that we were unsure about.
Ooh, yeah. Take that one off the list. Oh boy. Also means.
This is getting closer to the point of the seed where you start to like...
Oh my god. Oh my god, did you see that?
Key 4?
Did you see that? That's key 4 in the Check of Legends.
Do we know for sure that's key 4?
Key 4 is Mushroom
100% have to
Insights.
be?
That's gotta be key 4. Oh my god.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
So then Peanuts is probably... Yeah, Peanuts doesn't come from that chain. Where are all their key 4 hints? I mean, that explains... That's Coconut to 4.
So then key 4 plus Tiny Key rolls are Feather now. So...
Yeah, and that's not anywhere that's not a Mega Path.
That's
I mean, I
just
guess that's
Cranky,
part of the
I think.
grape.
I think it's just Cranky. Cranky or Barrels, I think. Oh, Barrels actually looks pretty good. Or Mini. Actually, it could be Mini Lock, which is really
Yeah, Barrel's already got grape, which explains that path.
Yeah. Oh man, that's really annoying. Grape to 4. Oh man, if that Mini got hinted, that'd be so much better. But it's the grape, which is not great.
Yeah, K-Man knows he needs charge. So that's okay. So what do we have done? Isles is done. Helm is obviously done.
Oh my god.
Japes is done. We're getting tiny now. The rare, getting your Kongs in the opposite order on the restream.
Classic. Here comes... What's Connor thinking now? He's thinking back to Castle. Is he... He already cleared out the underground, right? For... Yeah, he got the climbing out of the underground, so he's good there. That's where K-Man needs to go next, probably. I don't know if he knows that, but... I don't know how you would know that, but... I guess you can interpret that via the slams, I think.
Do we know that Bongos is for sure Way of the Horde yet?
I have no idea.
It's so hard to tell. And what sucks is that is so important for Castle in particular because we're at 3, maybe 4 Way of the Horde items.
Action?
And this has got to be the last one. Ring? Okay, we knew that. That's upper cabin for key 2.
Okay. If we
had a
can
good feeling about that.
I am feeling pretty good about that, but can
we don't know for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if we know for sure, but that is a really strong suspicion.
Yes.
So we can place key 2, key 4, key 3 most likely. Wait, where's key 3 would be Castle Room somewhere? Ooh. I don't know if we can place key 1 or key 7 yet. They're kind of gigapath.
Yeah.
Do we okay, surroundings. 1, 3, 7, 8 donkey. What are we getting the surroundings?
That was... Where is that?
Is that O-Stand?
Oh, we have no idea what that is. No, O-Stand was on a shop.
Is that
Was that Bongos?
Was that a slam?
No, Bongos was a shop.
It's the slam in the shed. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we knew that.
That fits, okay.
What are our unresolved hints? No, that hint's resolved. We've got like very few. We have castle rooms to 3.
Yes, that's our only clue on that. I don't think we have an idea on what that is yet because I feel like we're way short on that. Well, maybe actually we're not.
Crazy is that doesn't confirm actually. It depends on what spring does. If spring is waft, then bongos is not, which is so weird.
I kind of like car race for key 3.
Okay.
Because mini is.
Yeah, with mini, yeah.
Mini is there.
No, but then port. We still need port for that, and that explains why like we still have this James Caves and Mines.
Right. Well, that's Funky, and then Funky could sell you port. Funky could sell you port. Port could get you to Helm for key 8, and then he sells you Blaster Nest.
Down for that.
Whoa. Okay, big factory action here. Whoa.
All right, let's go.
Cave Shops 3 and 8. Castle Shops 8. Did he Block Tower Lanky Testing Room Barrel? So there's 2 Way of the Horde items in factory, and they're like right next to each other, which is awesome. Excellent hints. And I think Connor is running straight there. He may or may not have those hints, but he will be very happy when he runs into that room.
That does make our spring for sure Way of the Horde.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now K-Man I think is on the climbing hunt, and I think he smelled out the dungeon. It feels like it. God, not even climbing is brutal.
Man, so Connor, just without the hints, you're just going to rip both these items in factory, because they're just in easy spots that you're always going to check.
Yeah, I mean, he's going crazy out of logic, but he's going to have to rein it in at some point and figure out this hunky. Like, I don't know how he gets it. If he doesn't get minecart hinted, I just don't know what he does.
I mean, is Hunky for Shoresies, like, hard required to beat the seed? Because, like...
The worm. The worm probably has, like, key 1 or something.
What if it doesn't? What if it's skipped?
I don't know, man.
I'm just saying, we don't know for sure.
We need it for Grape to get Vines, so yes.
The worm is Vines?
Vines with Stormy Tunnel.
Okay, you're right.
There's no way
that Hunky is not required, you're right. I was believing, dude.
The Check Legend. The Check Legends were key 4.
Okay.
We're just putting the Check of Legends on the side. It's too much to think about.
Alright, so if you're K-Man, you get this climbing, what do you do? Do you stay in castle at all?
It's tempting.
For what?
He
doesn't have...
Oh, he has Tiny. He has the shop to go by.
Yeah.
Tiny. I'm kind of surprised he came here.
But then you leave.
Oh, well, he didn't have... Okay, yeah. Yeah, definitely. You can pause exit, though, right? That's definitely going to be faster here. Now that you have climbing.
Yeah, I think you definitely peak the shot. Like, you get the known Way of the Horde item.
Right. Well, I mean, but like you could...
you don't know.
I think you could pause exit out and re-enter the level, and it would be faster than running out of the dungeon, because you have climbing now.
Yeah, that's hard to recognize in the moment.
That's impossible, actually. Oh, okay, so this is just a key here. This is nice.
Okay.
That's key 7.
Okay, that's nice to just have out of our mind.
Huh. Yeah, that's just something we can put... Wait, what was the other item in factory? He hasn't killed a Kasplat yet! Or, wait, it wasn't a Kasplat. What was it?
It was the Link testing barrel.
Oh, the testing barrel. He hasn't gone to the testing barrel yet. Oh my god.
The charge hint is 9 through 16 blueprints, path to 3-8 donkey. I guess there's one more item in factory, so it's still worth doing stuff like this. Although Connor doesn't know that yet. He doesn't have the hints for factory.
That's crazy. He doesn't have the hints and he's just gonna get handed on a silver platter. I mean, it could well be key 1. Could it be key 1 here? No. Well... 1 and 7 are shared.
We don't know where key 1 is, dude.
1 and 7 are shared the whole way. It could just be key 1 in this testing barrel.
I mean, our slam path hints are just a climbing hint, basically, right?
More or less. Well, I mean, the climbing got hinted itself in the dungeon.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Is this the key here? Yeah, look at that. It's key 1. Nice.
That's incredible.
That makes life a lot easier, huh? Alright, K-Man. I got bad news for you, Chief. Why don't you go check the donkey switch?
Is that bad news, though? I'm excited. I love a good check of legends.
I do too. It's good news for us. And
Dude, even as a runner, I kind of like it, just because like you get so much information on your
it does,
guns.
yeah. It certainly helps with these settings. I think on other settings it may be a little more
Right.
calamitous. Life is good.
It might be about the point where we want to start thinking pretty heavily about our 70 CV medals. We got 4 medals on the side of Cayman. We're only looking for 2 more. And
How's
we're
it
just
one?
getting
So
our
he's
long family.
He's got a way to
Yeah. That actually is a pretty significant advantage for Cayman, because that's just time.
Yeah.
Like, maybe Cayman like spent more time doing slower medals and Connor might make it up by doing faster ones. But the fact that Cayman already feels kind of ahead on progression, I think that's really good for him that he's got the medals done too.
We don't have grab to turn on power here for Connor, which is really unfortunate because chunky production is away the horde, isn't it?
Oh, that's our last way the horde item in factory. You're right.
Yeah.
Look at
So
you, reader.
he's just done. He can't do anything until grab turns up.
Yeah.
And that could be like a sax to like just for key 8 easily, I think. What is our prod hint? Our prod hint is. Oh, it's away the horde. We don't know actually. Whoops. Dang. That would have been nice. Well, I'll have to make do, I suppose. Having a look at Helm Lobby? What are we thinking here?
Cayman's got blast placed in Aztec.
Wait, what was the?
And I didn't check.
What was the way up the helm? Okay, here we go. Shops in caves. So Funky sells the grab. And then our last item is the key in caves. So caves is definitely good. What is Connor cooking here? Oh, he's swiping his hint. Nice. And at last, 121 family for K-Man. That's gotta feel pretty late.
Done.
That's gotta feel pretty late, but I think it's totally fine here. Definitely ugly when Tiny's on, what was that, 16 blueprints with 3 Kongs? That's pretty horrible. You know, Red Slam locked climbing to get Diddy. Just, how rude.
In Forest still, we're still looking for one more item in Forest, one rogue item that's not explained yet. Because we're still looking for like a Peanuts, a Feather, and a Sax out there.
One of them is an Aztec. Aztec has something, right? What is Connor an Aztec for? Like, you should know it's done, right? Oh, he doesn't have the mini, so he doesn't know that Tiny Temple was in it. He doesn't have the mini monkey at a Tiny Temple, which is kind of a huge item.
Yeah. I don't think we're quite at the point where we can count like our macro watt count and know that there's no more weird items out there. I'm trying to calculate that out.
Because we put, what, Key 2 in Caves to finish it off, Key 4 in Forest, Key 3 in Castle. What's the rogue item in Castle?
Still O-Stand, Slam, Climbing, Spring, well, it's definitely Spring, and then Key 3. Yeah, those are all 5 items in Castle.
Well, we're still missing an item, aren't we?
The
Spring, right. Okay, we're assuming the Spring, which kills the bongos. Which is interesting.
Did we get Factory Lobby Splat? I sure hope we did. We probably did.
I'm sure we did. We had punched early enough. We're pretty sure on Spring. I feel like I'm pretty confident on it. I haven't put it on the board yet, but like I'm feeling pretty good about that.
You needed Spring to do Block Tower.
Right. Like I'm feeling
for sure these.
Oh, you're right. We already needed it. Yeah, you're right. Good call.
But I still like Diddy's upper cabin for Key 2.
That was Key 7? Can we distinguish Key 7 and Key 2 somehow? Any 2 7 shareds?
No.
Spring wasn't particularly difficult, right? It was just sold by Cranky, I think.
Yes.
And Cranky has, what do you know, 2 and 7 on the path.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Alright, I mean, you know Jetpack's gonna be foolish based on aisles being cleared.
I think they both know it at this point.
There is still that potion on Chunky 5-door ship.
Connor doesn't.
Do we have...
So K-Man has the charge marked, but Connor does not, so he's actually not quite sure. Might not be certain. These hints are not...
We've gotten Batch 8, which is normally... I mean, it's normally the last batch of hints you're going to get. We're looking for, I think, 35 to get your next 2 hints, and then 38 to get your last hint, and it's just so unlikely that you're going to see somebody get those in these settings. So these might just be all the hints we got to work with.
Okay, I think I've got it. I'm pretty sure
Yes.
key 3 is the car race.
Okay.
Factory or Caves Shops is 3 and 8, which we know to be grab. So you have to take grab. Grab gets you into helm for 8, but then you take it to production to get something for key 3. Key 3 Castle Rooms, port, and production, and that is the only thing that fits for that we're missing for a castle room. I guess it could be sniper actually. It could be sniper for Lanky Tower.
Right.
So it's a 50-50, I suppose. But were we looking for port for something else?
No, I don't think so.
It's a good way to fit port, though. Also a good way to get sniper into the mix. You gotta get one of those two in there somehow, I think.
Oh, okay. Cayman's got Blast penciled in on Aztec Shops just because we have that 8 shops to DK alone. Which, there's still some possible weirdness where it's like the shop sells you an item that leads straight to Blast, but might as well pencil in Blast there.
Pretty sure.
We
can start doing a little bit of solving there. So we put that there. We put key 2 in caves. Put key 3 in castle. We put key 4 in forest. We know grabs in caves. From here, something is in factory that gets us the key 3 in castle. Galleon is kind of unclear. There's still 2 more things there.
There is that vial that's on Chunky 5-door ship, which requires a triangle we're also missing. Ooh. But there's always that possibility that it's a bait vial. We haven't seen our bait vials yet. We've seen no third melon. Well, I guess we started with ammo belt because somebody doesn't know how to make a setting string. But we still haven't seen third melon or instrument upgrade 2. Look at that. A high five thinking on the Isles pads.
That's a classic. The think dance.
That's hilarious.
Yes. The think dance is back. We're so back.
All right. Man, so like, do you think about grinding to your 35 hints? Because we still really need this peanuts to get funky.
Yes, it was a funky feels awesome to get right now. So where's our peanuts? Where is it? Is it in forest or is it in galleon? I think it's one of the 2.
Right, because we know Isles is done, Japes is done, Aztec is...
So anything 3-8 donkey is
functionally done. Factory's functionally done. Where are we not doing factory chunky prod? Oh, because we don't have grab yet.
Grab yet. That's going to be...
Then galleon forest. That's it. We're looking at galleon forest. And this is what Connor needs to find hunky.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. He's in forest. He's just gonna check Chunky Minecart and be like, "Oh, this is good," and then the whole scene explodes for him. He's gonna get flooded with so much information with his hunky. Is just like, okay, turns into grape, turns into mini. Like so many middlemen in the chain to get to the end game, which it's really hard to parse that. Okay, okay, we need to find some uses for other things though, right? Don't we need? I want to put feather as mini locked somewhere, but that could be enforced.
Was that a key?
Huh?
Am I crazy? Am I blind?
No, we know where all our keys are, right?
Okay, just kidding. There's a GB.
Yeah. I have all the keys penciled in. I'm feeling pretty good about that.
Right. Yeah. I agree with you. So we know forest is the items we still need in forest that we don't have. Oh, because Diddy, of course.
So our known missing items are peanut.
It's in galleon.
Peanut, feather, sacks. We need all 3 of those still, and we've got 3 missing spots: 2 in galleon, 1 in forest. I feel like that's just kind of it.
Oh, and it makes so much sense. Oh, of course, it makes so much sense to chase grape and mini path to peanuts.
Yeah.
Because peanuts is the item that came in needs
it's
right now.
3-8 donkey is anything important, so grape makes a lot of sense, meat makes a lot of sense. But you could just end up getting feather too, and then maybe you have to chase feather as well.
Yeah.
Chunky Minecart for Connor, that's big for him. He's back in the game.
That is big. I still think K-Man is pretty solidly ahead of him, both in progression and in terms of like, end game, MacGuffins or whatever.
We know where the forest item is. It's on the worm.
Exactly.
So
which is locked by peanuts.
So definitely, Peanuts has galleon.
We're going to galleon to find peanuts. And I think it's grape or mini lock.
You're just pouring through this. You're just pouring through this guy. Mermaid was a great call. Sub's a great call. Treasure chest is a great call.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know about grape. I think the metal doesn't need it.
Well, I mean, because you know that grape is still path to 3-4 DK unexplained.
Right. Well, yeah, I see what you mean by grape and mini. I'm just trying to think of grape checks again, and I can't think of anything specific.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
treasure chest. Last call's the sub, I think, but the treasure chest, I mean, 5. We got 5 bomb here. Let's go.
I mean, slams are not path to 4, though. I mean, we don't care about path to 4. We care about path to 3 DK. Yeah.
Bingo.
So, I mean...
Wait, this is feather?
Huh.
Oh, boy, that's sax. Okay. So then we find peanut here still. Still gotta have peanut. And then convert that into feather and forest. Yes, convert that into feather and forest and funky and japes.
Yeah. There's your peanuts.
Yeah.
There we go.
Done.
Alright, Steve's done. Everybody go home.
Keep an eye on GB counts, though. We definitely gotta get the 64 still.
Yeah. We need one more medal on the side of K-Man.
I could see him doing it in a factory after turning on production. There's gotta be a good medal in there somewhere.
Oh, yeah, like, do turn on production. Like, Chunky's medal is, like, actually the worst one, I feel like. Like, the other 4, when you just have so many free bananas.
Wait, you think Chunky's the worst one? That was the first one that came to mind for me. Am I stupid? I'm not a knower.
Specifically, like, factory prod, Chunky's is just obnoxious, like, getting the 20 there.
Waiting around.
Whereas the others all have more bananas that are just better.
Alright, so he's running...
Plus, just, like, better bananas in the rest of the level.
He's running straight to Diddy minecart, which...
Yep.
Double minecart seed.
Let's
go.
Yeah, these settings tend to do that a lot. You see, like, a lot of your minecarts, you see a lot of your, like, car races and stuff.
Where is Feather? Feather's the worm, almost certainly, at this point. We're just out of options. Just gotta be there, I think.
Yeah. Because the Feather had to be locked by Grape and everything that Grape got you, which includes Mini and Peanuts. K-Man says I'm gonna get those 5 bananas on the way.
A shopkeeper.
They even matter. Yeah, we knew that.
Got a shopkeeper out here, what do you know?
Alright, what do you think? I'm thinking 73 points on the side of K-Man here.
I'm thinking 76.
I'm thinking 75 for the BM. Gonna take his number right on screen.
I'm thinking he's gonna like try and get like 70 something and then mess up and get 67.
Donkey Kong 67? Anybody remember the HQ run? That was fun.
Sometimes
You're wearing a purple shirt.
Yeah. Was that the before times? Before 6-7? I don't know when that took over the world.
No, that was very much so the hype.
That was the hype?
The randomizer. Yes! You don't remember?
You're right, DK64 Randomizer.com. Oh my god.
You don't remember? Oh my gosh.
It's late, man. My brain is... Look.
It's my therapist talked about this. It was like trauma forgetting or whatever. So that's what happened to you there, Laura. I don't actually have a therapist, by the way.
Maybe I just like mind palanced it or something, just threw it in the back and forgot about it.
Alright, on this, what are the chances Connor catches up? Like, what could happen that...
The man's
is it maybe just the medals and the GBs? Is that like Connor's hope here?
I mean, he's behind on medals, though, is the problem.
Yeah.
He's behind a lot.
Just not having that grape, too, means you're behind on your splats, like...
Big 80. Oof.
Because after you've done your 24 sniper rewards, like, there's still guaranteed GBs after that. So your blueprints translate directly into GBs, which we need for the end game.
Came in checking Funky for GBs, I think. He's got 7 Diddy blueprints to turn, and he could just dump them.
9? He's at 54 plus 9. Like, yeah, he doesn't need GBs anymore.
I mean...
He's got enough seed left to play.
He hasn't made it to 24 yet, so these aren't all GBs, but most of them are, probably.
Plus, you got camera, and you're going to Helm.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that's pretty
I feel like 64 is kind of locked away for a K-Man.
Oh, and Connor leaves Aztec without getting Mini. I feel like that's the big value of getting... of just having Aztec to dig through, is that you just know you've got Tiny Temple, or you find the Mini in Tiny Temple. I don't know how you find that now. Like, what's your help there? I have no idea. The Grape, I guess?
Yeah.
The Grape is your last Tiny K roll hint, but like, there's so many better options. Well, maybe there's not that many better
everything
options.
in Japes. But I mean, I guess he hasn't found Vines yet. Where were Vines?
Vines are right here.
He's
so.
gonna find them right here, yeah.
That'll be good.
And this does confirm your O stand. Like, this is just like so much information that Connor's been behind on that he's just getting to.
Yeah, you get vines, and then maybe you like try like the. No, the vines can spot in Galleon is just a blueprint, isn't it? I'm trying to think of vines checks that might bait him out of Aztec, and there's not that many, I guess.
You can't even blame Connor, man, because, like, who's checking Fungi Minecart, like, an hour into the seed raw? Who's doing that?
I'm doing that. I'm doing it just to teleport to the mills.
Cringe!
Genius,
Well, actually,
I think you meant
valid.
to say.
That's valid.
Yeah.
But still, cringe!
Go cringe yourself, buddy.
That's medal number 2. What are we doing back in caves? We're getting key 2?
Key 2 on the way. I think. Did he get some I didn't mark? I think we're good.
Yeah, I mean, I love this.
Oh yeah, go by grab here too. This is good.
Like, could it even not be here? Because, like, it can't be in Tiny's. It can't be in Lower Cabin. It's almost certainly not in Chunky's, because we have no idea where Triangle is, and I think all our hints are accounted for, right?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I think it's an upper cabin, guys. Call it a hunch.
Alright, what makes you say that, LaRock? Is it just a hunch?
Strong intuition, years of experience, and 2 eyeballs.
Oh, you have 2 of them. That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's more than average.
Yeah, that's rough, buddy. E2 as foretold. Very nice.
He said, nah, don't even need it. Does he have camera, though? Oh, he doesn't have... Oh, he does have.
Oh, he doesn't even...
Yeah, don't
Yeah, he has the camera. You have to get the camera on the way to Tiny, yeah.
Right. This is... What did we say this was?
Just
This is
grab.
our grab?
Beautiful.
Yep.
So now you have your choice of Factory, or Aztec, and then Castle, and then Forest, and then Helm.
This is just like the extended go mode. Is like you... It kind of snuck up on you, right? Like,
this
as soon as
is-
you find that Phoenix, you're like, oh, seat's done.
Oh, this is what I like to call in GVM the final exam. Like, did you actually solve
Yeah.
it properly?
Yes.
Run to all the right spots
I love
directly, immediately. Do not pass go, do not collect $200. Get exactly what you need in exactly the right order, and you're good to go. He's at 62 GB, so he is certainly good for Helm.
That was a crazy pull up there for DK and Factory.
He didn't have the 2 orb, bro!
Oh my god.
That's just mental damage right there. He is sweating bullets. He has no idea where Connor is. He's just like, oh my god.
Okay.
Get going, get
Honestly,
going.
heads up play here from K-Man. I love this.
I love that.
Good job.
Wait, a third melon? Where did the third melon happen? I didn't see it. That's...
Oh, we see. Was it the Isles Ferry?
Oh my god. That's brutal.
Man, Connor's... You can tell that, like, based on the movement Connor's doing, that he's, like, really taking a big think on his hints and trying to figure out what these items are. He doesn't know where he's going right now.
He's going to upper cabin. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, okay. Do stuff that you know is gonna, like, give you value.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't have strong Kong marks, so he might be trying oranges here, which is not good.
Oh, okay. I mean, do we... Because we know that Coconut Swath because of
We got guitar.
the peak on key 4.
We got guitar.
Or and
instantly,
guitar.
too,
Yeah, exactly. That in multiple reasons.
Meanwhile, what is our production item? Is it Monkey Port or is it Sniper? I think it's a 50-50.
Why are we thinking Sniper? I missed this
Lanky
whole
Tower.
conversation. Why do we know it's Lanky Tower? Do we have a hint for Lanky Tower?
Castle rooms to 3, so it has to be...
Oh, and we think it's Lanky Tower.
Given that we're missing an item, it has to be one of Lanky Tower or...
I follow.
Car Race at this point.
Right, because Grape and Mini are both on this, like, path to 3
Yeah, it's weird.
business. Okay. That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
It is kind of crazy. Well, we get a Lanky Tower for the road. We can't get owned by the bonus barrel, which is good.
We are just getting Chunky 70 here as our last medal coming out of K-Man, just because we picked up so many Chunky bananas
got-
in the rest of the level.
He got a bunch in like the dark room, so I was thinking he was going to do this, and this is his 6th medal, so...
And it is Sniper. We know exactly where to take that.
Magnificent. Magnificent.
That's logical Helm Lobby Black, guys. That's crazy. Close to the 35 pack.
he's going to castle. He'll get his key 3. And then you have to go to forest at that point to pull your feather and then turn that into the worm. Or pull feather off the worm and then turn that into Check of Legends for key 4.
Oh, we do need that feather by the end. Yeah, you're right. Do we have any skippable Watts this seed? O-stand, maybe. But, like, that's on a shot. You're never skipping that. We didn't even have, like, skippable items. Skippable charge, but that's just, like, on blueprints that you're getting on the way to Tiny anyways.
You kind of really want the charge, too, because that tells you a lot about Japes.
Yeah. It's a pretty, what's the word? Ethical seed?
Ethical?
Just, yeah, like, sometimes you have those seeds where there's, like, this massive path that's, like, 5 items long, and it's, like, there's just, like, a strong Kong in the middle that you don't actually need, and so,
yeah,
like...
it's just absolutely
people
obliterated.
save, like, 20 minutes by not doing the chain and getting lucky.
Yeah.
Gone was skippable?
Okay, you could just call him lucky. That's crazy. I mean...
Oh, okay,
like,
my bad.
He might be highly...
You're right, that's a bad word to say.
Honestly, skipping... Going crazy out of logic is sometimes very difficult because when you suddenly get wrenched back into the logic like Connor did with this Hunky Chunky, it's just jarring sometimes. Like, it causes so many problems. Just your mental model is like, oh my god, wait, where do I fit all this in? What do I do with this grape shooter? I have no idea. Which is how he's roaming Aztec now, just doing checks. Makes perfect sense. This is the missing item for him is somewhere in here.
Oh, because we still don't know where Mini is,
Yeah.
right? And I mean, we just know that Grape is going to eventually lead to your Tiny moves, but like... Yeah, I guess Connor doesn't really have a good read on how to use Grape. Like, you know, checking the Grape check up here is good. It doesn't even peek the bottom check here.
Why is K-Man still here?
For 1 more GB?
Is he fishing for feather? Does he? Oh, he hasn't marked O-stand his way of the horde, so he doesn't know that the castle's dead. That's a little unfortunate.
That's Connor's chance back in the siege.
That is a blunder for sure. If he sticks around long enough.
Still missing Mini, so...
He might have thought about it, or decided to just do the things he knows he can do.
Mm-hmm. I agree with this.
Mm. So he's headed to forest now, so he's gonna go scoop up his feather and then get E4. He's missing Blast out of Aztec, so he still has to make an Aztec trip, but that's... That's all she wrote.
I mean, like, honestly, looking at K-Man's tracker, too, like, he knows he's missing Feather, and he knows the only 2 levels that have green numbers still on his side are that castle, which is just because he didn't mark it properly, and forest. You look at the tracker and you realize it has to be forest, because you've only found 4 items in forest.
Right. And even still, this is just like a known way of the horde, and like how many things are you missing still?
Yes.
It's either going to be the feather, or it's going to tell you what to do in castle to get the feather.
Exactly. That's medal number 3 coming out of When are we going to make it so that you can throw the apple and explode it for a check?
Oh my god.
Worm guts. I want it.
Whoa! Okay.
What?
Worm guts?
I don't know. That's what I would call a check. Yeah,
my god.
We're finding feather on worm guts here.
That's something out of like Banjo-Tooie, man. Like, what are we doing here? Here's the feather, so... The missing feather is inexplicably manifested. Oh. Very nice.
Dang, look at him getting out of Hunky to use slower movement with DK.
Unbelievable, unbelievable. That's crazy work. Well, I mean... alright. If K-Man watches this back, I need him to hear one thing, and it's please stop Jacob rolling. It's not good. Don't do it. You are not good enough to do it. It's just not, it's not better. I beg you.
Is it, if you like pass it, is it better?
If you have a 3-frame window to break even, and then you're fighting lag frames on DK64, and you will not win that fight. So
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's not better.
I mean, if you're Jacob rolling to, like, pick up CB... Like, if you're doing the tiny CBs in Castle...
Yes.
You should be Jacob rolling.
Yes.
But just for general movement, it's not good.
No.
And it's like, good to change your direction suddenly. So, like, you know, if you're trying to get somewhere, and, you know, especially if you want to hit a warp, you know, tag on the warp, and then you'll, like, buffer the...
I mean, that's not even exclusive to rolling, either. You can do that with, like, any movement.
Jacob rolling the turnaround is good, yes.
But so is like
Mini coming out of Connor here.
Very nice. That finally gets him out of the Aztec prison, but a bit late.
Oh, there's just an item here.
Yeah,
this
item.
Blast. What this was? Oh, right. And we're done.
Blast, and that's a wrap, I believe. That is everything K-Man needs.
T8 in Helm, and then K Rule, and we're off. We're finished.
We have hit zeros on greens. We've made it to the promised land.
We have Tiny Fate. We do have Tiny K Rule. That's sad. So this is gonna sub 150, but this is still like a really fast time if this one goes through.
Where's he going? Where are you going, bud?
Are you trying to find your last item in Castle? Kaden? What item do you think you need out of here, buddy?
Is he worried about Twirl for Helm?
There's no way. K-Man's been here since like the beginning of the settings. He knows there's no Helm barrels.
There's no Helm.
Okay, so
there's actually no Helm barrels. Okay.
We didn't talk about this, but okay, thank you, K-Man. There are no Helm barrels. The end game is you need grab and vines to cross the lobby. Then you need 2 instruments, which are going to be, guitar and sax, plus that rocket. And then you go straight to the end. You need your 6 medals, which K-Man has, fantastic. 64 GBs, which K-Man has, fantastic. And you're on your way to K Rule.
Got lost in the sauce a little bit, but that's all good. And Connor just immediately smelled out the treasure chest and is gonna. He's in hot pursuit. I can tell you that much.
All right, K-Man has O-stand marked. I guess he
figured it out.
Thought like it has to be O-stand because there's no more items in Canby. Is probably what he's thinking.
For what it's worth, this is the first time Vines has been used in the entire scene. So like, it finally came back to the forefront. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, that lever is fixed. It's just like not pullable if it faces the other direction for some reason. It's crazy.
That's so sad.
That lever's bizarre.
And it's unfortunate because grab here is like a really cool choice to make because, grab doesn't do as much. Well, honestly, Gon is probably the best choice just because Gon shows up so rarely. Mm-hmm. But grab's like one of those lesser used items too. It's just cool to put it there.
It's got big value with production, so ties together.
Maybe we put charge there next time. Upon goes Brew 6.0, we put charge there.
There we go. Approved. Because we don't ram our heads into things enough.
So what is Connor still... I mean, Connor's got so much left to do, actually.
The medals are what's gonna kill him, but he's only got 2 to go, actually. Also what I thought.
So, is this difference entirely wrapped up in Hunky?
I think
obviously, in large part it is, but is it entirely? I don't know.
I feel like that's the one thing.
K-Man played very well.
I think it meant K-Man had less of Aztec to search.
Yes.
Because he searched Aztec earlier and managed to kill it sooner, so that saved him a lot of time in Aztec.
Let's go. 86 chunky bananas.
Big. Large, if true.
That's the 8 on the side of K-Man, and all we got is K Rule.
It's hard to quantify how many level visits it would have saved. Okay, he transforms too, so these guys have no idea what they're doing. Unbelievable. Amateur hour detected. Wee woo.
And having that grape too, like literally just having that grape to have a really strong Japes clear, where you got extra information with like the vines and stuff, knowing Japes is done, getting those 4 splats was ginormous.
Yeah, I think grape is the hardest thing to quantify, but as far as like hints go, that's like always so nebulous to figure out.
We have K-Man's audio, right?
Yes.
I gotta say, Marx's theme has gotta be one of my favorite songs out there. One of my favorite songs in gaming. It's so goofy.
This one?
Yes.
Wait, what is this from?
From Kirby. I don't know which game. Like that SNES Kirby game, I think.
Kirby Superstar, it looks like.
Such a goofy song.
I got some heaters out of Kirby. Oh, I was more of a Kirby 64 kind of guy. That O2 track lives in my head rent free. That one's a hater.
Another Kirby song. That's crazy.
Kirby connoisseur. Oh, this is Mario Party, but not good enough.
You know, Connor.
Oh my God,
Connor is a very good friend of mine. I've known Connor for. What's up?
He's getting booted. This is the worst. In a race setting, you're in the end of the seed. Your opponent isn't done, and you gotta sit through the boot. It's just the pressure cooker.
Yeah.
We're chilling. We got nothing to worry about. But K-Man is going through it right now. We're looking at the race time lobby, just like, oh my God, please.
And Connor, of course, just being like a generically strong player, it's nerve-wracking going up against him.
Oh yeah.
But I wanted to say Connor's a very near and dear friend of mine. I've known him for like 10 years at this point. But crowning K-Man the winner of the first Klungo Brew tournament is very fitting because K-Man has been with the process since the beginning. So I'm very glad that the win went to somebody deserving. I mean, the winner's always going to be deserving, whoever wins if they win the matches, right? So deserving's the wrong word, but like...
No, keep going, keep digging.
I feel good in my heart that it's going to be K-Man. K-Man's played the settings more than almost anybody else, so he was very instrumental in iterating the settings, so very happy about it.
Practice makes
and
perfect.
Connor's a scheduling nightmare, so he deserves it.
We got him.
No, but Connor getting second is awesome. You know, he's also been a big supporter of mine in the settings, so very much appreciate him joining the tournament and making room in his busy schedule for us.
Skipping date night, I'm told? That's a major sacrifice.
Oh no.
He's not watching Spector.
Yeah, you're right.
69 coins, nice.
Nice. What do we got left? We got DK phase. I don't know. Maybe K-Man can't count to 4, 5, and 7.
Yep. Just a donkey phase to go.
I didn't pay enough attention to full medals. But Japes Lanky's a pretty good one. I don't know, all the Japes ones, if you do have grape and your guns, they're pretty good, because Japes is just like a small level in general.
Yeah, helps a lot. Donkeys has got to be really easy, right? There's a lot of good balloons, tons of freestanding ones running around. If you have Donkey early, then it just kind of falls into place pretty quickly, I imagine.
You really want to have, like, climbing for DKs, just to get the ones on the trees.
Or just spawn in the hillside. It's just that easy. Just do that every time. Let's go.
Well, you want climbing to, like, actually get onto the trees.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I guess some of them, like, one of the trees, 2 of the trees you can just kick to, I guess.
Right. Plus, there's like all those bananas locked up in the blast course.
Oh, we're drawing that GG!
K-Man is our winner. Well done, K-Man.
K-Man takes the dub with a 1:52:59. A dub is a dub is a dub.
A dub is absolutely a dub.
GG. We are going to go track that man down. See if we can get him to call and have a chat eventually.
So I want to talk a little bit about the journey that K-Man has taken on this tournament. This Blitz tournament was structured a little bit differently than the traditional Blitz. It wasn't just like a straight single bracket elimination. We had 3 rounds of races where the only the top number of players made it through. And K-Man's journey was pretty arduous. He did pretty well in the first race, but he was on the edge of elimination in the last 2 races. Came 9th out of 10 qualifiers in the second race, then came 4th out of 4 finishers in the third race. So it was really cool to see K-Man come back and win it all after that.
Oh my god.
Welcome back, K-Man.
Clutched up.
Congratulations.
Let's go.
Thank you. I just want to know, what was the race route, or what were you guys saying when I was in go mode and I ran towards Castle?
Dear. We're like...
You stuck around in Castle after getting key 3, and we were like, that's not good, right? He's not looking for Feather, is he? You should go.
So the problem was I never marked O stand as used.
Yeah.
So I had 1 and 1 for the whole thing, and I was like, Feather, I need Feather. And luckily, when I was in Trash Can, I was like, wait, the apple could be something for Castle, so I should get horse now. Mm-hmm. And then I immediately went, then I picked up Feather, and then I was like, something's not
selling Castle.
So then I got Blast, and I'm sorry, Mumbo, for never getting 100% of your settings right. The moment I bought Blast, I said, "Oh shit, it's Twirl in Castle for a Helm bonus."
I knew it. He was thinking Twirl.
I ran back, and then at some point I was like, "Did I really never use bongos and O stand?" And then I look at my notes. I was like, "Oh no, Vines was O stand.
Right.
Box. Never mind." And then on the way to Helm, I was like, "Oh yeah, and there are no bonus barrels." The entire time in DK phase, I'm like, this is the most heartbreaking thing if I lose to Connor, because I was in go mode and I ran to Castle. So I was staring at that race room so intently, because I would never forgive myself if I lost by 10 seconds.
That we call that one in the business the career ender. That one's there's no recovery. I'm afraid it's all over. You can pack it in.
I gotta say, K-Man, you were pretty far ahead as soon as you pulled Hunky, and kind of never turned back.
That Hunky was pretty evil.
Yeah, did Connor just never check minecart?
He just never did. And there's no reason to without the hint until he got to that point where he's like, I'm so stuck on peanuts, I need an item in either Galleon or Forest. So he just started clearing.
Yeah. That's rough.
Gets there in the end. I mean, he's well on his way. I think he's got a key collection. He's getting his key 3 and he's done, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the end game sort of is pretty easy to put together if you don't make up rules in your head.
Shoutouts to dodging the bean. That was pretty impressive work you did there.
Oh, yeah, you didn't even see it.
It's an Isles Cranky. You just didn't look at it ever.
Oh, okay.
Crazy work.
I mean, there was no reason to go back there because by the time you had Cranky, you had all these things to do.
That is true. At some point, I probably should have peeked in there because Cranky is path to literally everything.
Yes. Pretty successful.
But I mean, you also had Isles cleared out. You knew where Tiny was. So as soon as you pick up Charge and then you realize, you do all the other caves and mine stuff, you realize it has to be Diddy Minecart. That's Isles done.
That's true. Yeah.
That's a difficult. That's an armchair solve. I'll tell you what. That's a tough one to.
Yes.
Yeah.
To pull live.
I was trying to contemplate if it was Charge or camera's also pretty useful too, but we didn't have any info. But the moment I cleared out caves and mines, I was like, okay, Isles is done. So very funny on that.
What do you think? What were your hard moments of the seed? What did you struggle on, if anything?
I think part of it was, I'm trying to think of what I felt the worst about. Maybe I was leaving. I felt really good about the mini poll. I felt like mini was
that was fantastic.
That was great, and then but the problem is I couldn't capitalize it until I had Tiny. I think Tiny was just a struggle because that's 16 blueprints, and
honestly,
without Diddy too.
It didn't really matter what you pulled out of Aztec. The fact that you pulled anything out of Aztec was like, oh, I'm done. I can get out of here.
Yes.
And Aztec was just no longer
very
anything
nice.
at all.
That was another aspect. Is the moment I pulled Mini, it was like I saw the Hunky Barrel, I saw the shop, I was good to go. I think it's just Peanuts kind of felt like the thing with the least amount of direction. The nice thing is that Grape was path to DK phase, and that was the last thing before Funky. So you kind of knew either Grape or Mini. Unfortunately, I started going to Galleon, then I was like, I should chase Grape, and then I went to Forest, then went back to Galleon, and once you find that treasure chest, you're good to go.
What was the winning hint there? I think there was an Aztec shop, the Donkey phase. Yeah, that cleaned it up pretty nicely.
In PAX 7.
Pretty late, yeah.
Yeah, something along those lines. it at least told me sort of like how the whole end game was.
Mhm.
And the like kind of, all right, the caves in mine, like funkies and caves in mine somewhere. That tells me charge is definitely going to be like Loth once I find the caves in mines thing. It kind of like helped you work backwards from like the end of the seed to like what in the middle of the seed are you dealing with.
That's a tough one. I mean, it's always tough to try and unpack the precise spots in the end, but the final exam was passed with flying colors. Well, okay. The final exam and change was passed.
that was like came in like begging the teacher for extra credit is what that was. Came in. What would be your advice to the aspiring brewer who's watching the stream and seeing these settings for the first time and being like, I want to play these settings?
Information is key. I think anytime that you are getting blueprints, it is really good because the presets just kind of in a way where a lot of your hints do a lot more work than in something else. Like, you know, in season 5, you have a little bit of hint overlap, so each of the incremental hints don't add that much. In this preset, it's like every hint does so much for you that you have to be chasing blueprints at least until pack. Like, I don't think there's very rare seeds you would ever only get pack 7.
Right.
Pack 8 is sort of like your lifeblood for completing the seed. So a lot of it is just knowing your Kasplats, knowing where to go to get them. And then once you have your paths, it's a lot of just, I sort from longest to shortest, and then I try to work from there. The only hiccup, like, that works really well in open lobbies because you don't have the key assumptions working against you.
Right.
The only weird one is diving. Like, sometimes you kind of have to suss out diving, but if you get an early diving, then you could basically just sort your keys, or sort your paths from shortest to longest, and then just run down the list.
We had diving in a kind of a rough spot, actually, with 3 requirements, and we just got spoon-fed all our items for it.
Yeah, the entire time I was like, I would love to know if sprint is one of my WoF items. So then I tried to get into the race, and then I was like, could I do that with just DK and Lanky? I don't know to jump. Then I got Baloo, and I was like, well, I better check that. And then that. Then I got trombone, and then I was like, well, okay, check the sprint cabin.
Finally.
Diving is like the biggest headache for my strategy, so getting that out of the way early was like a big blessing. The other really funny thing that I realized, and luckily, like, it didn't end up hurting me that much, but the fact that climbing is not path to freeing Diddy, and the only reason it's not is because of the RBB assumption.
Yeah.
Is really funny.
Did we ever figure out
why
it's not. Pineapple was the Kongs?
I think it actually isn't Path to Kongs because of that. I thought it would be because it locks specifically Diddy, and Diddy's the only.
Doesn't Pineapple lock both? Rocket and climbing?
Rocket was on the cave's chunky metal, which... So, if you don't have Pineapple, and you obviously don't have Rocket, I guess it depends on where Triangle is. Where was Gone?
Gone was the Lanky half metal in Galleon. All I know about Triangle is
locked
behind Gone somewhere.
Probably locked by Pineapple, yeah. So I guess Pine just locked too much. So it was, is the either or between, like, getting up with Rocket and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think too much into that. I sort of just said, like, well, if it doesn't lock Rocket, then I'll just assume it locks however many blueprints to get to Tiny. But luckily,
that's what I was worried about. Is it's such a weird situation that has happened. So
yeah, because that was our only free Kong hint. None of those like super long paths even involved free Kongs, which was kind of odd to deal with.
Yeah, usually in these settings you do get those tenors with the 6 keys, 3K rule, and the free Kongs in. We only had one of them this seed.
Well, plenty of 9s. That's good enough by me.
LaRock, you can make one change to the preset. What are you changing?
Let's see.
Because I know what one change I'm making, which I'm making as soon as this stream is over. Removing Ammo Belt 2 from the starting item pool.
I'm thinking 2 pearls. That sounds great.
Okay. Mr. LaRock don't care.
I gotta warm up. I gotta warm up. I gotta deal with that man. I gotta deal with that man this week. He's getting dealt with.
Yeah, that's a very red shirt take. So.
I'm wearing a red shirt. Oh, I am. Oh no.
Are you really wearing a red shirt? That's crazy.
It's got red printed on it. It's crazy.
That is crazy. How close is Connor to done? Connor is working on tiny phase right now. He's got about 2 minutes left.
He's getting booted. He's a fast man. I'm curious to see his thoughts on. I'm sure he'll have nothing but positive things to say about Chunky Minecart.
Oh my gosh. Dude, he's just gonna be like, I am never checking that without the hint. He's like, I'm never checking that, and I'm never checking Castle DK Metal without the hint. I mean, Ammo Belt 2 was not meant to be in the pool of starting items. Normally, you're supposed to start with 4 items. You're supposed to start with Shockwave, 1 Shopkeeper, and 4 random items. But
all right,
we only started with 3 random items.
here's a curveball for you. If you want to make it even harder, just throw some blue slime levels into the mix.
Oh my
that
god,
really sends it. It really sends it into overdrive.
That really does, because that adds so much uncertainty. Because it's so good to know that your slams are wath, and that's just like so many wath items you can mark down in your tracker as soon as you see that. But like, oh, blue slams.
It raises the skill ceiling into like low orbit. It's like impossibly hard to figure out what to do with your slams in a lot of situations.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So
well, I don't know if it ends up being like better or worse, because either or is just sort of mean like you end up guessing a lot more because you just don't have the information to work with.
It's certainly interesting.
It is interesting. I do think like kind of one of the design philosophies of the preset was to kind of make everything very solvable, but also very complex to solve. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's not saying that either wars aren't solvable, but they do like lead to more of those situations where you don't know and you can't know.
A lot more like
50-50s
or like it's this world or this world. But then you can still lead into situations where, okay, well, this has to be true in both worlds, so you can chase this down.
Oh, of course.
Like that.
The settings would still be good, and they still.
It's hard. It's just really hard when you have to juggle stuff like that in your head. Real hard. Which, so just if you wanna turn the screws to the people, make them figure out slams, make them dance.
Man, it is kind of weird feeling like there's already so many ideas for like what to do with the V2, but like we've only had V1 for like a couple weeks now.
There's too many ideas. There's in fact too many ideas.
This
is how you end up with seasonal settings. How you end up with the brewers. How you end up with LZR. That's its own can of worms. We'll be seeing you tomorrow for LZR on Games Done Quick. Strap in.
Oh yeah, is that true?
It's true.
Oh baby. Is it like one of those like featured runners things that's like not during the live event?
He's doing Kuiper Don't Care on Hotfix and GQ tomorrow night. Exciting times.
He's doing that's why he's been doing LZR lately. I was like, whoa, it's a hotfix. Okay, cool.
You might be ascribing too much planning to that man. The LZR is perhaps less, more spur of the moment. Hello, Connor. How you doing, Chief?
Well,
welcome in.
Hello.
75.
You guys have been here a while, huh?
We have been here for 15 minutes, sir.
It's great. We got brews to talk about. The brew is great.
I feel like Connor is pretty bruised up after that one.
This was definitely the hardest thing I've ever done. Like, I know that I probably made it look like it looked terrible watching my gameplay, but that was still a hard seed.
It was absolutely a very difficult seed. What was the hardest part for you?
Finding Hunky.
Yep.
It wasn't hinted.
It was not hinted.
Ding dang darn minecart.
So, K-Man may have just kind of did that. So, he had Hunky way before you, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, I could have done it first trip to Forest, but in my mind, I was going straight to Cranky to buy climbing on Cranky, and then when it was Barrels, that sort of like threw me off.
I mean, Barrels is still a really good move, just generically good.
But it wasn't this seed without Hunky, because it needed to be Hunky to pick up the big barrel and unlock everything.
That is so true. So Connor, you're gonna start doing unhinted forest minecart an hour into the seed from now on?
I mean, it's like you could look at the points and say Forest had 5 things, so it's like, yeah, makes sense.
I'm still not doing it. I'm just saying, I'm still not doing it. I am still doing unhinted castle DK metal though.
We'll be seeing the mic then, and not the sticks.
When you
What was that? Sorry.
How did it go for you? What was the hardest part?
I don't think I struggled on Hunky nearly as much as you. I'm trying to think of like what even compelled me to do minecart. I think it was just maybe the 5 points, and I was like, well,
right,
clear sphere zeros, because above like the 4 or 5 threshold, you don't want to leave stuff behind. I feel like the hardest part may have been finding Peanut, maybe. Like, I think that's the first time in the seed where I was like, I actually don't know what to do next.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was chasing Grape for a little bit, then I started chasing Mini, and then once I got Peanut, I think the rest of the seed was kind of in my head, some way to solve it. And maybe the hardest part is remembering the settings, because I was in Go mode, and I went back to Castle because I thought we had Helm bonus barrels, and I didn't mark that O stand was Wath, so I thought there was Twirl somewhere in Castle. So that might also be the hardest part of the seed for me, but I think I can't complain. It was a pretty smooth ride.
So you knew that Bongos wasn't Wath.
That was that was a mystery too.
I mean, at best it got you Chunky's medal, but like I was like very skeptical about Bongos having done anything else.
Bongos did
I was thrown off by the fact that
Chunky.
like it was hard required for Cave's DK medal, and then like, oh, it's weird Kong assuming path logic.
It was a bit wonky because there was so much. There was a lot of uncertainty with that coconut position, and then blast positioning it made it not clear to me that Bongos was immediately required, but there was so much time left in the seed to figure it out. It was just kind of like you can come back to it, revisit it later, I guess.
I think I knew Bongos allowed me to get the medal. I don't think I ever thought about Bongos being hard required for the medal.
Oh, I mean, you clearly saw in my perspective the situation I ran into, where it was hard required. I full cleared the game and ran around lost for 10 minutes because I had no idea that you could get 35 DK bananas with only Bongos.
That was a savage one for sure.
I'm gonna say we straight up did not notice that, to be honest.
You really? I mean, I assume K-Man got Tiny way before.
Yeah, no, it was you. We roll into rotating cabin. It's like, all right, great, let's grab Chunky on a rotating cabin. We look up there, and it's like a crown, and we're like, pivot.
Yeah, and then like I pivoted, and I realized I'd full cleared everything in logic, and I just started peeking things that I didn't need to be peeking until I finally realized that like Cave's DK 35 bananas are actually available in these settings with only Bongos.
Diabolical.
Because the walls are pretty. Not that matters, but does that matter? Because there's the 4 in the Hunky room.
I don't think that's a threshold to cross over, though.
It's not enough, I don't think, to make anything.
I think it only matters if you also have access to the igloo.
Ugh.
Right.
I think it's just the Bongos are in logic, but entering DK's cabin with no gun to even check the check in there kind of sucks.
I think a fun thing to point out is you guys got Diddy and Tiny in opposite orders.
Really? You actually got that many blueprints? Well, I guess if you had more guns than I did, that makes sense.
Yes.
Connor,
we had the 4 in Japes.
I was so restricted by not having Grape, Feather, Peanut that entire time.
Yeah. There was so much back and forth between like who had what major item, and then somebody finds a different major item, and it's like, oh my god, major item. I think it was like Barrel or Chunky was a pivot at one point, and then Barrels, and then Climbing, and then
Climbing was a big
back to Hunky, and it was like, okay, who's got it? It was all over the place.
Did I get Climbing first at least?
By a mile.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
and it's like I knew that Hunky had to be like before the slams and before climbing and all that, so that's like what eventually led me to Chunky Minecart, because I knew it had to be something easy, but it was just tough to finally realize. Like with how many levels still had points on the board, it was very tough to narrow down. Forest
Absolutely.
Tricky stuff, but the brewers are brewing, and there may be more brewing in the future. If you want more brewing, this Mumbo
be brewing.
This Mumbo guy be brewing. I'm
I'll
pointing,
be
but you
brewing.
can't tell because there's no camera. But I'm pointing. I'm pointing at him. So,
Well,
shout
it's
outs.
a pretty successful Blitz tournament. Honestly, it turned out way better than I expected it would when I first made the leap into actually doing it. I gotta say, special shout out to Alpha, who couldn't be here today, for helping me host the tournament. Definitely shout out to Connor and Cayman for making it this far and giving us such a fun race. Big shout out to LaRock for volunteering his Monday night to host the restream on the main channel so that all of you guys get to see what this was all about. So I'm really thankful for all of your guys' help, and I had a lot of fun. So we're going to see more Brew in the future, I hope.
Big shout outs to Mumbo for, creating the preset, iterating on it, and then also all the organization around the Blitz tournament. It was a lot of fun to play.
I got to give one more shout out to Sarah, who took care of all the acings and stuff, which was a big load off of my mind. So thank you so much for that too. I think that's going to wrap it up.
That does indeed wrap it
do you
up.
guys have anything else to say about the speed or about the tournament?
I love these settings. Sorry that the grand finals was a blowout, but I had a ton of fun still.
Honestly, really fun settings. I will definitely be brewing for a very long time to come. Had a blast, and I'm glad I was able to make it this far because I had a lot of fun in the tournament. So,
wahoo!
Great job.
That will do it for us this evening. Thanks for watching, team. If you enjoyed this one, like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. You know the drill. I don't gotta drill it into you, but you do. I do have to drill it into you, but you know the drill. So, yeah, do the thing. All that jazz. We'll catch you in the next one, though. I'm signing off here. Morning.
Bye.
Bye. Morning.